Oh, wonderful. All right, we're live here on YouTube, and we are about to be live here on TT as well. All right, let's check it out. All righty. Well, welcome, my friends. My name is Melody. I am a clairvoyant who can see, feel, and hear spirit. And if you are interested, we're doing donated readings at this time. So if you are wanting to get a reading, we are doing freebies actually right now. So put your name and the topic matter in the comment section below so that you can be qualified to receive a free reading here. And if you are on TT, hey TT, hey Barbie. I am also live on YT. So if you are interested in actually getting your messages read where they're not going to be filtered, there's no glitching, there's no freezing, join me over on YT. I'm glad to see you, Barbie. Thank you for the heart me. Thank you. All right, guys. So again, we are doing freebies at this time. All you have to do is put your name and the topic matter in the comments section below. You may be receiving a free reading live here on either YT or TT. What up? Let me change this to encourage others to go to YT. YT link. Nope. YT link in link tree. All right. We're going to move that right there more in the center. Hi, B. Welcome in. We are doing freebies at this time. All you got to do is put your name and, okay, perfect, Barbie. Yeah, meet me in YouTube. Yeah, or YT, excuse me. Can't be saying the ops names here. All right, guys, but we are doing readings. I am offering freebies at this time. Put your name and the topic matter in the comment section below, and you may be receiving a freebie here live today on either. Hi, Barbie. Welcome in on YT. I see your comment there. You should not be filtered on YT. There should be no glitches. Bianca, do you want a topic matter? I know you're a subscriber, so usually you get general, but you're going to be my first reading of the day. So go ahead and let me know if you want a topic. And if you just want general, just say general. That's totally fine. Okay, B wants love for Bianca. Hi there. How's your day going? Nikki, I'm doing well. I hope you're doing well as well. So let's go ahead and see what's going on for Bianca's love reading. For Bianca. Yeah, girl, shoot. Spirit, what does Bianca need to know about love? Olivia, I got you, darling. You're going to be right after. Olivia, I'll let you get back in. But if you can make it over to YouTube or YT, to do your reading, we won't be filtered. There'll be no filtering and there will be no glitches. So join me over on YT for your reading. And then Barbie, we'll also do your freebie, but we're going to do your freebie after Olivia because she donated. All right, Bianca for love. Spirit, what does Bianca need to know about love? Spirit, what does Bianca need to know about love? Spirit, what does Bianca need to know about love? All right, I want to do one more shuffle here because it feels good in the body. All right, let's check it out for Bianca. All right, so there is some sort of conflict here right now, Bianca. Hey, Steffi, meet me on YT if you'd like. But the Five of Wands is conflict. There's something going on that you don't really know about, but you feel like you might have to defend yourself. You don't know who you're hitting. You don't know who's hitting me, or who's hitting you, not me. But it feels really complicated and really not the best position. But let's see what the other cards are having to say. All right, we got the Queen of Cups and the Page of Pentacles here. The Queen of Cups is about emotional well-being. It's about your intuition. It's about creativity. And then we have the Page of Pentacles. I feel like this, Salem's here. I do feel like this is an immature earth sign you might be dealing with that's saying that they have everything that you want, but it doesn't really feel that way, especially with the chaos at the bottom of the deck here. So it feels like this is somebody who's saying they have it together, but they really don't. They're more immature, and they may be bringing in a lot of anxiety, even though they're like, oh, I'm the person you're asking for. I'm the person you're asking for. Right now, concentrate on yourself, concentrate on your well-being, concentrate on your emotional health. You got luck on your side. You got Salem coming in, like in a big way. Like literally just is flopping on my lap right now. So just know you do have luck on your side here, Bianca. But right now, whoever you're dealing with in love is too immature for you. You're too emotionally mature. They're too immature. So I would definitely, I'd probably leave this person alone. But I hope that helps. Thank you, Hallie, for the rose. I hope that helps there, Bianca. I hope that gives you clarity. I hope it gives you insight. And thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. If you guys are interested in a reading, we're doing Olivia right now. So Olivia, thank you for submitting your $15 donation. Nita, good morning. My migraine is gone. It left, I want to say around 9 last night, 9 p.m. So I'm happy about that. I do still have like a slight hangover from it, but it's fine. Like I'll get over it. But I think it's because I'm not cleansing properly after I get off these lives. So I think that's the reason I'm having that. Sorry, I just had like my actual hair in my mouth, which was wild. All right. So Olivia says, hi, what do my guides want me to know? Wonderful. Olivia, if you can join me on YouTube, the link is the second link in the bio, or YT, excuse me. I can't be saying the ops names here. But join me on YT so that you can not get filtered. You can actually talk to me there. And there won't be any like glitches or things like that. So let me know when you get on YT. Thank you, Salem. I love you. Do you want to come join us right here? This is your little, we're going to get you your better cat bed, but like this is your temporary spot if you like. Okay, well, you get the window then. I love you. All right. So, yeah, what is your cleaning process after the live? I just grabbed myself. You're in a different spot than normal. Yes, I'm in my new home. I've been here since February, honestly. But I moved in with my boyfriend. But so Nita says she wants to know what my cleaning process is. Nothing. Like I probably should be cleansing and clearing with Palo Santos or Holywood. I don't really use sage very often in my practice. But from now on, I'm just going to take a shower, to be honest with you. I'm just going to jump in the shower. I'm going to wash my body. Gonna get the water on me. Imagine like I'm cleaning off all the psychic residue, and then I'm gonna eat. Yep, and then I'm gonna eat. So that's how I'm planning on cleansing and clearing myself after the readings. I usually just walk away. I usually say my gratitudes. I thank everybody and everyone who's participating, and then I go off and do my business. Go off and do whatever I'm doing. Yeah, I get hungry and I'm only doing tarot. I mean, even with tarot, you're still convening with psychic abilities and psychic people in spirit. So it's so good to cleanse and clear. So eating afterwards is good too. All right. So Olivia, I'm just waiting for you to come on over to YT so that you don't get filtered. Not that you're being filtered. You're not being filtered at all right now, but I'm just getting you over to YT right now. Because that's where I'm trying to transition to. Oh, yeah. I'm talking about right now. So I'm trying to transition over to YT so that I don't have to be dependent on TT anymore, because TT just keeps shadow banning me over and over and over again. So over their antics. Jacqueline, thank you for the follow. Please make sure to follow me on YT as well. Second link in the link tree. Make sure to follow me on both places. All righty. So let me know when you're over here, Olivia. Please, YT doesn't lag. Right. It doesn't lag. It doesn't freeze me up. It really shows me all your comments. In that way, it is a superior live than TT. Are you live streaming? Yeah, right now. Right now I am. Can you not see it when you go to the second link in the link tree? I'm just curious. I'm not. Might sound accusatory. Didn't mean for that if it did. I'm just curious because I don't know what you guys see on your end. I can only know what I see at my end. Olivia, I got you. Hey, Elizabeth, join me on YT. All right, so let's go ahead and see what's going on for Olivia, they just want to see what their spirit guides want them to know. So let's go for Olivia, Olivia, Olivia. Spirit, what does Olivia need to know? Spirit, what does Olivia need to know? Spirit, what does Olivia need to know? What's going on for Olivia, Spirit? All right, this is the last shuffle. All right. So I just feel like in my elbows, it's so weird. I feel it literally in my left elbow. It just feels like I'm just like, job well done. Yeah, we're gonna do it. Like just like this oomph. I feel this oomph of energy. I don't know how else to explain it really. Oh no, I was trying to cut the deck. Already got the shuffle. Sorry. No. Well, we're going to shuffle again. Spirit said not enough. But yeah, so that's what I feel right away. I feel like this oomph. I feel this like energy come through my elbow that feels very exciting, that I have like I'm putting the elbow grease in, I'm putting the work in, that type of energy here. All right, now is for real to stop with the shuffle. Let's go ahead and cut that deck. A Three of Cups. The Three of Cups is a card of celebration. This is a card of your friends getting together with your girlfriends, your best friends, your sisters. This is a card of saying, hey, we did it. And what's really interesting is their elbows are like how I was feeling. Excuse me. I'm so sorry about that. But yes, it's definitely this celebration here coming in. Let's see what else is going on here. Don't be so hard on yourself right away. Comes in. Don't be so hard on yourself. I want you to watch. When you're done here, you can go back on TT if you'd like. I did do a video here that I filmed and posted before my live. I think you would benefit from hearing it because you got two of the cards that were in that reading. Okay. We have the Four of Pentacles. So this is why I don't want you to be so hard on yourself. I want you to recognize everything you do because I'm on YT. Crystal, if you want to go to YT, second link in the link tree, you'll be able to see the reading. But you can see the Four of Pentacles is here. I want you to celebrate everything, the little wins, the whole kit and caboodle of the little wins, okay? Because the little wins are something to be recognized and something to celebrate so that you can see how far you've come. I don't want you to be hard on yourself about that, okay? Because we also have the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is a emotionally stable card. She is intuitive. She's creative. She does of like emotional growth comes in with her. So I do feel like you celebrating every little win instead of being like, well, I could have done better here and I could have done better. No, you did it. You did the damn thing, my friend. So this is celebrate. Okay. The changing of perspective is what I'm talking about here, right? I'm lagging on here. No, I didn't think nobody said I was lagging before on YT. How bad's the lag? I literally stopped it at 2:22. Stopped it at 2:22. You just lagged, froze on YT. You're all good. You're coming back. Okay. No, just for a quick sec. Okay. All right. I'll have to talk to my internet company, I think. You just lagged for a couple minutes. Did you hear everything though? Few moments. Okay, moments. Did you hear everything though? Just want to make sure you heard what I had said about changing perspectives. It isn't as bad as it has been on TT. Thank you, Elizabeth. Yeah, no, it's really, really, really bad on YT or TT. Excuse me. You're good. Yeah, I can hear. Okay, perfect. So again, we did pause it at 222. Good things are coming for you. Good things are coming for you, Olivia. So let's continue here. So we have the Hanged One. This is about change of perspective, right? And that's what we're talking about here. We're talking about not letting this moment here, this Four of Pentacles moment, make you feel like you can't do this or you can't do that or whatever. Like celebrating the wins and changing that perspective is going to really bring in some big motherfucking energy. Okay, we got two nines here. We have the Nine of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups. This is fruition. This is things coming true, coming to start the end of things. And when you start to say, I'm celebrating every little moment, I'm celebrating every little thing, then you're going to be able to really get your abundance, because this is the abundance card in the deck of tarot. And this is the genie in a bottle energy. This is your manifestations coming true. This is the seed you planted, the work you put into it, and reaping your rewards. And then you have the Nine of Cups. Again, your wishes, everything you're working towards, everything you've been wanting to manifest is coming here. But the change of perspective is what's important here. The change of perspective is saying, hey, I'm going to get everything that I want in life because I'm celebrating the wins. I'm celebrating all the wins, no matter how small or big they may be. I am celebrating them regardless. 111 on your timer as well, just now. Your manifestations are coming true. I mean, that's what the cards are aptly saying. Let's see what other cards have to say. You're meant for this. You're meant for this, my friend. You're meant for whatever it is you want. You're leveling up. This is the card of judgment. This is a calling card. This is a leveling up card. You are leveling up. Okay, you have Archangel Gabriel here. And traditional tarot, he actually has a trumpet. Like he's literally calling the unalived ones to the spiritual realm. So this is something that you are meant to do. You are meant to go forth and you're going to be very successful with it. Take the lessons that you've learned and take them with you. All right. Take the lessons that you've learned because those lessons are going to be so important that you are already learned it. So you're not going to repeat it. So take those lessons with you, take them wherever you need. This is the 10 rods of burden, right? And if you feel like there is any like overly burdeny things, I make up words, but you can choose to drop one of the wands if you want, but take the lessons that you have learned into the next level, into the next chapter of your life, because that's what's coming in here. Olivia, I hope that helps. I hope that gives you clarity. I hope it gives you insight. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for submitting your $15 donation. Thank you for coming over to YT. I really appreciate you. Don't forget to follow me if you haven't followed me already, so that you can always find me here on the Youb. We'll call it the Youb. Do you think I can get away with that on TT? Youb? All right, guys. So we are going to continue here. I know that Barbie is a subscriber on TT. So Barbie, we're going to do your freebie. Says, Barbie, what messages do my guides have for me? You're very welcome, Olivia. I hope that made sense. I hope that resonated. Your big things are happening for you. Big things are happening for you. So don't be afraid of them. Wow. The camera is like inverted. So it's very... It's very crazy. How long is your donation list? I have an interesting request. Woo! Literally nobody's on it right now, so you could be next there, Neetha. That's not going to be a problem. Hi, Rach. Welcome, welcome. Join me on YT if you can. Second link in the link tree. So Barbie. Spirit, what does Barbie need to know? Spirit, what does Barbie need to know? Hi, Jessica. Thank you, Abby, for the heart me. Spirit, what does Barbie need to know? Let's see what's going on here. Oh, thank you, whoever's liking on the Youb. Thank you. Thank you, Jessica, for liking on the TT. All right, last shuffle here. And then we're going to cut the deck for you, Barbie. All right. And the good thing about the Youb is that it saves and automatically posts on my page. So if you ever need to re-listen to your reading, you'll be able to do that no problem. So we do have the 10 of Pentacles here there for you, Barbie. The 10 of Pentacles is the card of security, financial security, emotional security. It is a very secure card. 10s are endings, starting new beginnings. So your new beginning is going to start very secure. Like your emotional secureness, the financial aspect of it, you're going to start this next chapter feeling very, very, very secure. Let's see what's going on. Everyone's getting abundance. So the 9 of Pentacles is here. This is the abundance card in the deck. You've planted the seed. You've taken care of the sprout to the whip. Thank you, Spirit, for the confirmation there. The plant, you've done it all, and now you get to reap your rewards, not reek it. And then we have the Chariot. Chariot is ready to move on. The Chariot is ready to take hold of whatever it wants. You might be getting a new vehicle or maybe thinking about getting a new vehicle, but there's a mindset here that might be stopping you, but you have everything that you need. You see that Magician's Wand? Everyone here on TT can see it too. Thank you, Abby, for the tiny Aurora, but you can see that you have everything you need. And with the Magician, this is the box, but the Magician has the wand right here, okay? She has all the tools of tarot at her disposal. She has the wands, the cups, the pentacles, the swords is right here. She has everything she needs to be successful, to manifest whatever it is that she wants. This is this Cancer card. Cancer is the natural ruler of the fourth house of family and home. So this could really impact the family unit or the home itself. But there's something you're moving on to that's going to be really, really abundant. Nita, thank you so much. Got you. Got you. Thank you, darling. Oh, I forgot to. Oh, my bad. I'm so sorry. I meant to pin this for you guys. Okay, so on the YouTube, you can just simply click on the pinned comment to get to the donation, to send in your $15 donation to get a reading. Today is my dad's birthday, and I was wondering if we could connect with his late parents, like both of them. Wow, my throat gave out. Like both of them. Let me know if that would require 2 donations. I want to gift the reading recording to him. Yay, thank you. I have that deck as well. Yay, Barbie. Hey, Layla. How are you? But Nita, yeah, let's try it. I don't think I'll need 2 donations for it. We can see who comes through, but if I'm going to call them both in, like, it's not per spirit, it's per reading. So we'll call both of them in, and hopefully they'll come in together. I've had them do that. You're not your dad's parents, but I've had grandparents come in together. I've had things like that. So that's not a big deal. Awesome. Thank you. No problem. And again, you can just show them the YouTube. It's gonna fully once I'm off of here and it posts, you can show them there. There, you can screen record it then, or just send them the link, whatever. There. All right, guys, and we don't have anyone else on the list. If you're interested in getting a donation, it's a $15 donation. Linktree link is pinned in the comment section of YouTube, and it is in the bio section of TT. Okay, let's go for it. For Nitha. Spirit, we're trying to get Nitha's, excuse me, sorry. Nitha's grandparents on her dad's side, both grandpa and grandma on dad's side, grandma and grandpa on dad's side. So I think they were married until their passing, because they are coming forth together and they're holding hands. They look like they grew old together. So I do think they had time with one another. They just look older, probably in their, like, I want to say somewhere between 60s, 70s. But it makes me feel like they stayed together the whole time, and they were truly each other's soulmates. You can confirm if that makes sense there for them in the comment section, because they are holding hands. It's very cute. They did. Okay, wonderful. Thank you for the heart, Minetti. She makes me feel very patient and very kind, where he makes me feel also more patient, but like he's the one who could be like fiery. But she makes me feel like she toes the line. Hi, Daddy. She toes the line with like her frustration. Like she will eventually like be like, that's enough. Like she'll lay down the law when not before she needs to. She'll let things play out. It makes me feel. I feel like you have a big family, and I feel like they are proud of every single person in this family. Like they're proud of the achievements, they're proud of the connections, they're proud of the things that people are doing in the family unit. It just like, it makes me feel like everyone is, Barbie, I got you, thanks so much. It just makes me feel like everyone is like, for the most part, I don't think it's every single person in the family, because that's not usually how families work, but for the most part, have their shit together. And it makes me feel like grandma honestly had the biggest hand in that of like, yo, go do your thing, go make your money, go do this, go do that. She makes me feel like she was very encouraging. Where grandpa makes me feel like he was very nonchalant. Maybe he sat in his chair a lot. Maybe watched TV a lot. Like he just makes me feel like he was nonchalant. It makes me feel like he would never miss dinner. Like he was always like, dinner ready? I'm there. Like he was very food motivated for being a human. I just feel like he loved flavor. He loved to taste flavor. That's what he's giving me. It's like he loved flavor. Now we only have about 2 minutes, 30 seconds left. So Nettie, thank you for the team bracelet. But do you have any messages for Nita's dad? Because this is for him. First and foremost, they're just giving love. My own dad is the same. They're just giving so much love. They love him so much. And they're proud because it makes me feel like he had to like pick up business, whether this was a business that they owned or like had to like, moderate their will or like he just makes me feel like your dad was the responsible one for the things after their passing. Safa, thank you so much, my love. I gotcha. You're going to be after Barbie here. But it just makes me feel like they're very happy with how things turned out because it makes me feel like your dad is very fair, very fair. Like he's not going to screw anyone over. He's not going to do the wrong thing. He just makes me feel very fair. I'm sorry, I'm just smiling because Grandpa is showing me that your dad has an item, but it almost like looks like some sort of I don't know if I can say this on TT, but like some sort of cool slashy thing. You know what I'm talking about? Like you can cut meat with it. You know what I'm talking about? I just don't know if I can say it here on TT. But some sort of thing like that like has meaning behind it. Whether it's a pocket item or like a katana type item. I don't know. It just makes me feel that it's some sort of item you can use to cut things with that he might have. And he makes me feel like he has a watch as well. Some sort of like, I don't know if it's a pocket watch, but I feel like your dad has a few items of his dad that his dad just recognizing that he has this and that he really likes this. I don't know if he uses it or he keeps it in a safe place. He might do that. But it's just like your dad has things of his that he really appreciates that he's taking care of it. There's something here about watching his favorite shows. So I have your dad watch some classic shows that you guys they like together. MASH, strangely enough, is coming through. The show MASH is coming through with Ellen Alda. So I don't know if your dad liked the show MASH or his dad did, but there's something about the show MASH. Yeah, I know what you're talking about, but don't know about it. I'll ask him. Okay, perfect. Oh my God. Oh, I can't wait to hear what your next comment is here, Nita. Yes, MASH. I think they watched it when they lived with us. Oh, that's so wonderful. Yeah, so watch MASH, Nita's dad. Watch MASH, and your dad's gonna sit there and watch it with you. You might feel his presence, you might feel like his energy. But there's something special about that show that he's bringing it in. So I definitely would rewatch it. I think it's available on some sort of streaming network. I could be wrong, but take a gander and rewatch. It's a great show. Like, I know your dad already knows that, but like, if anyone else has never watched MASH with Elle and Alda, it is a great show. I don't care if it was made in the 70s and 80s. It is a great show. Oh my God. I watched that with my dad and he had a pic taken with the guy in the TV show. He was a MASH Korea. Oh, wow. Barbie. He was in a MASH Korea unit in Korea because that's where they are in MASH is in Korea. They're fighting the Korean War. I will tell him. Yeah, definitely get him to send him the link to the video. Give him to put him to 23 minutes into the video and it should be your reading. All right, so we're going to move on to Barbie. Barbie sent in their $15 donation. Thank you so much, Barbie. What type of reading are we doing for you here? And guys, anyone else who's interested in getting on the list, it is a $15 donation. Linktree link in the profile, Venmo, PayPal, or my website. I paid to get a reading from your dad. Okay, perfect. Will do. Thank you so much, Melody. You're very, very welcome. All right, so we're gonna get on the horn with Barbie's dad. That's our next reading here. And guys, anyone interested, $15 donation. If you're on TT, it's in the profile. If you're on YouTube, it's literally just pinned to the comments, which makes it so easy. All right, let's go for it for Barbie. Oh, and happy birthday to Nita's dad. Should have said that during the reading, but happy birthday to him. You're welcome. All right, for Barbie. We're getting in contact with Barbie's dad. Getting in contact with Barbie's dad. Getting in contact with Barbie's dad. Okay, so the first thing I feel is a burning sensation in my throat. This makes me feel like sobbing, though. This doesn't make me necessarily feel like it could be your dad. It might be you, who has maybe sobbed about them or cried about them recently where it hurt your throat. But that's the first energy I'm feeling here. There's also something going on with my wrist that feels strange. Like, I don't know if your dad ever broke his wrist or harmed his wrist in some way, but that's coming in very strongly for me. Something going on with the wrist. He might have had some pain there. He might have had, a carpal tunnel. But there's something here with the wrist that's coming in very strongly. The person I have here makes me feel like he's not a man of many words. Like he might have not oh, you broke yours recently? Oh, very interesting. But he just makes me feel like he wasn't a man of many words. He makes me feel like he was like the quiet, silent, or the strong, silent type. You were 7 when you broke it. Okay. So it might be a memory he's bringing in. Like he was there for that. He helped you with that, something like that. I'm not sure. I'm not really connecting the dots with it. It's just very strongly like right here is where I'm feeling it. But again, he's not telling me too much. He's kind of silent. But he makes me feel like even though he's silent, like he was always there in the corner. And he could be just being silent to me. He was very quiet, very funny. Okay. It's like, because he's just quiet. He's not really saying much. He's just kind of sitting there, just like letting me see him, but just doesn't, I don't think he knows what to say or he doesn't know how to communicate right. I'm not sure, but he's fine. He's sitting, he really feels content right now. Like he feels very much like a gentle smile, just kind of looking down on you. And sending you, it just makes me feel like there's a lot of love here. Funny, like Alan Alda on the show MASH. You're so funny. Oh, he was like, he perked up for MASH. He loved MASH, like you said. He's like, MASH? It's like almost somebody said TREATS to him. I can't say that word because I got four specimens that will come running here. But he just makes me feel like, I feel like you should watch MASH too, because it makes me feel like he like idolized, not just like appreciated, but like idolized Alan Alda. Like that was somebody he felt like he could relate to on a real human level. And also he makes me feel inspired by him. I want him to tell me how he feels about the project business I want to do. Okay. He's like, wait a minute, I'm talking about Alan Alda. Oh, that's so funny. He's like, I'm not ready to talk about that. I'm talking about my idol here. But we are going to ask you though, sir. How do you feel about the business? He's actually talking right now. He's saying about how smart he knows that you are. He's saying about how he knows that you can do anything that you put your mind to. He has the utmost confidence, more confidence in you than you have in yourself, is what he's referring to. I feel like your confidence in this business a bit, but it still feels correct. And it feels like you're allowed to change things. You're allowed to change ideas, change projects, change whatever, but it's just like be in it and it will work. So he just makes me feel encouraged to keep going. Like I have the encouragement to keep going. He just makes me feel impressed with your brain and how your brain works. And I don't know if you're more like a logical or analytical type brain, but I still feel like you have a creative brain alongside of this logical, analytical side of you as well. I feel like, thank you, Spirit. I think you have the best of both worlds here, Barbie. And I don't want your logical side to overrule the creative side. Okay. I'm both. Does he like Andre for me? How do you feel about Andre? Oh, Andre makes me feel like, or your father makes me feel like Andre needs to put a fire under his butt. I feel like there's times where he's taking it more seriously than maybe you are taking it in that moment, and then vice versa. You're taking it more seriously than he is. I feel like you guys got to just get on the same page. But Andre makes me feel like he has the skills, but I just don't know if the motivation is going to be there as much as you need it to be. But I do feel like he has the skill set that you need. But it does make me feel like I think at some point you're going to be like, okay, I don't know if we can do this together anymore, or one of you is going to be like, I don't know if we can do this, and then you might be switching partners. But I feel like you're really going to let him try very hard to like prove to you that like you guys are in this together. I understand. Tell him I love him. No, you tell him. I am his translator. I'm not your translator, Barbie. He hears you. He hears you every moment of every day that you call him in. So no worries. But he wants me to let you know that he loves you too. Oh my gosh, there's like a little hug going on. It's not a little hug. He makes me feel like he's giving you a big ass hug, like the hug that like lifts you off your feet type of thing. And this wonderful bear hug. Oh, he's so sweet. He's my daddy-o. I call my dad daddy-o. That's very cute. Yes. That's beautiful. He's a beautiful soul. I feel like he was a very beautiful person, inside and out. I like that he's not a big talker though. I do like that. Because I don't get that very often, and it was a little confusing. I was like, I see you. Hi. He's like, I think he was just waiting. Music and pizza. Oh, okay. So listen to music, eat some pizza, celebrate your dad. Celebrate him. He deserves to be celebrated. I'm sorry for your loss, my love. I do hope this gave you clarity, comfort, or insight in some way. You know, my heart goes out to you. I love you so much there, Barbie. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for being a regular. And thank you for being a subscriber. I really appreciate you. All right, we're going to move on to Safa. Now, Safa is the next person to receive a 5-minute reading. Anyone else who's interested in a 5-minute reading, it's a $15 donation. If you're on TT, go to my bio. You have a good day, Grass Blade. Thank you so much for being here. But yeah, so go onto my bio. You can submit your donation through the Linktree link there. And if you are on YouTube, which Safa, if you can get onto YouTube, that would be beneficial and better. That's not really lagging so much on here. Lagged one time for a moment. But it's not really lagging. So, and you're not going to be filtered either. So if you can go onto YouTube, that would be great there, Safa. Sad question, but can you connect with an unborn baby that's passed, or an older baby that couldn't talk yet? I have before. I am still subscribed. Yes. All right. So we have your reading going on here, Safa. You always tell me in the comments here. But yes, Elizabeth, I can do that. I've definitely done that before. unborn baby. I've read somebody who was on life support, who was brain dead. It just says donation this time. But you are still subscribed there, so you're going to get your 6-minute reading there, Safa, if that's what you were asking. Sorry if I misread that. But yeah, I can do that for sure. I've been told by someone that I needed to attend parties and manipulate higher people in order to get the roles and get to where I want to get. Can you read into that? All right, let's see what's going on. Manipulate just feels like the wrong word. It just feels like my heart already feels sad. I'm just going to go for it. For Safa. What do they need to know about attending parties, get-togethers to advance her career? What does Safa need to know about going to parties to advance her career? What does Safa need to know about how to advance her career by going to parties? Wow, that's incredible. I will need that at some point. Not ready yet. Thank you. Yeah, whenever you're ready, I'm here for you. You know me. There's no pressure. Whenever you're ready. All right. So first things is like the word manipulation just makes me feel. It just does. It just doesn't feel correct. When I think about manipulation, it makes me feel like you might feel like you're manipulating things, but it's really the higher ups. It's really the people in charge, the people with the money. That's who's really manipulating everything because they're the ones who are throwing the party. I do see you going to parties. I feel like that's just kind of part of it all. Like when you're in LA, when you are doing acting, when you're trying to get known and seen, like you have to go to these parties so that you can meet with like producers and directors and people who make films and people who make art in general. But it just like be yourself. Manipulation is it just makes me feel like my heart is heavy. Like it just feels wrong in my body. So, be yourself. That's all you can do is be yourself. Enjoy your time. Have a good time. Get people's phone numbers. Leave your phone number. Like, be memorable, but not in a way of like where it feels shady or wrong. You know, there's going to be people who are going to like look at you in competition and really like smooth up to people and be like, hey, how are you? I'm so-and-so. And like, oh my God, your muscles are so big. I don't know why they're from the East Coast, but like, oh my God, your muscles are so big. I can't even with you. Oh, it's so like, there are going to be people who are going to be doing that. I don't feel like that's your style for one. And for two, it just like, it's almost like there's a pride in getting your roles by merit instead of by doing too much at these parties. We have the 10 of Wands though. The 10 of Wands is a card of moving forward with the experience that you have. This is knowledge and experience. You're moving forward. 10s are they're ending a chapter and they're starting a new one. And they're taking everything that they've learned and they're taking it with them into the new chapter. Okay. So if you are if you are wanting to really start this new chapter, learn everything that you can right now so that you can take it with you. Okay. Don't burn yourself out either. Okay. Because there's going to be people, because they're talking about these parties, right? So there's going to be people that are going to try to like talk you down or like not be like, I see Safa here and I know I'm a better fit for this role for Safa. So there's a lot of like competition. Kate, thank you so much. I got you. There's a lot of competition aspect here that makes me feel like people are going to try to belittle you. But what's beautiful about this is that it's always darkest right before the dawn. They tell me to use my body to get attention at parties. No, don't. I mean, if you feel comfortable doing that and that is something that gives you power, by all means do it. Like if it gives you power, do it. But if you're just doing it because other people are saying that's what you need to do and that's not how you feel powerful, don't do it. Because I don't feel like anything's really going to be coming in here that's of any use. It feels like you're going to be part of the system. Like you're going to be manipulated into being part of the system. Like you're tied in to the devil, to this pulpit who's trying to control and manipulate what it is that you do or how you're seen or how you're presented. Like you can wear fun clothes. You can wear low cut, anything, high cut, waistline, whatever. If you feel comfortable in those clothes, be you. Be you. That's all you need to do. Okay. I don't know who told you that, but I kind of want to fight them a little bit because it makes me feel like they're giving you really, really bad advice because you're taking new action. You're taking new action. Hi, Carly. And you're going to be stable with this action. All right. So we have the Page of Swords and the Page of Pentacles. The Page of Swords is taking new action and it's divinely led. That's why the sword is like higher or bigger than the physicality of the card. You don't see the end of the sword. Okay. This is divinely led. What's meant for you, you will never need to manipulate. It will open for you. It's someone in the industry. See, that's just feeding into a toxic thing that just keeps going and going and going. This is a cycle, a toxic cycle in the industry. Maybe that's how they did it, but I'm seeing like you're going to do the work that's worth it in the way that's important to you, keeping your integrity. This card, the 8 of Pentacles, has a lot of integrity. They're creative, right? The 8, like they're making the 8 Pentacles. They're literally making it. Just see here. They're making that 8 Pentacles. They are on merit. They want their gifts, their creative side to really shine. Like they are doing the work. They're putting the work into it. They're not here to manipulate men by using your body. But if you feel comfortable, like do it. Like if that's what you want to do. But I just don't see that being the right route for you. I see you going to these parties, being fun and being noticeable and in the right ways. Like you're joking with people, you're laughing, you're enjoying yourself, you're having drinks, but not too many drinks, right? We're serving ourselves because we're not trusting anybody in that industry to pour us drinks because of a lot of reasons, but mostly roofies, right? We're not being roofied. We don't need roofing. So Angelique, it's a $15 donation. Thank you for your question. And yes, who said that? Oh, Carly, my list is still open. But this is working and doing the creative work and saying like, I can do this on my own merit, on the way that I want to be perceived. It's divinely led. It is giving you strength and stability, and it's letting you have that creative outlet. Okay. But if you go and buy into the toxic cycle, you're going to be part of it. You're going to be part of that machine that chews people out and spits them out. Chews them up and spits them out, if I could say my sayings right. But I hope that made sense there. I hope that gave you clarity. I hope it gave you insight. Break the cycle, friend. Break the cycle. I mean, if you feel confident and you want to, and you like to dress that way, and you like that, like to be flirty and stuff like that, do it. Be you at the end of the day. That's all you really need to do. Jen, thank you for the heart me. Just be you. All right. So Safa, I love you so much. You're very welcome, my love. She said, thank you. You're very welcome. All right, Kate, I got you. You are next. Kate, if you can join me on YT, on the YouTube, if you will. That is where I am doing the readings where you're not going to be filtered. I am not currently glitching. I glitched for a second for one moment, but I will glitch here on TT. So come on over to YT, second link in the link tree. So just go back to the link tree. Click on it and let me know when you're on the YouTube. Esther, what up, girl? Welcome in. So after Kate, guys, we don't have anyone else. So if you are interested in a reading, it's a $15 donation. Linktree link in the profile. All right, Kate is here. Kate, what type of reading are we doing for you? I do 3 types of readings. I do psychic readings, mediumship readings, and human design readings. I am a human design professional. It's my favorite modality. I love it so much because it changed my life forever in the best ways possible. Like it literally, this is why I'm doing this work right now, is because of human design. And a few other things, but human design definitely pointed me in this direction. So if you want to take a look at human design for free, literally just Google human design chart, human design body graph. That's technically what it's called. It's not a chart, it's a body graph. But you can look it up yourself and plug in the information. And if you want a reading, come back. You want to come back, I can do that for you. We're going to do a psychic reading though for Kate. Kate, what type of what's the topic matter of your reading? We can do a general, see what spirit has for you. You can ask about love, relationships, health, finances, careers, any love. All right, we're going to do Kate's love reading. So let's check it out. Alicia, thanks for being here. So this is really fascinating. Thank you so much. Oh, appreciate you. All right, so for Kate, Carly, I just got your donation. Thank you so much, love. You are going to be after Kate. Anyone who wants to be after Carly, $15 donation. Linktree link in the bio. Linktree link is actually in the top, in the pinned comment here on the tube. On the tube. All right. For Caitlin. Whew. Spirit, what does Caitlin need to know about love? Spirit, what does Caitlin need to know about love? Spirit, what does Caitlin need to know about love? So I'm just doing some cleansing breaths as well here. As soon as I see something here, something or feel something, that is when I start the timer here. Sorry, not to laugh, but I just heard garbage. Makes me laugh. It's like these men are garbage, so the whole man away type of thing. I don't know if you're into men or women or anyone in between. Gender has no meaning here, but it does feel like you would be more into men than any other gender, but you can confirm or deny that in the comment section. But when it comes to love, it just, so I'm just starting, my chest just feels heavy now. Like I just feel like blah. Like there's something going on in your love life that it feels very draining to me, whether you're single or in a commitment or just in a talking stage, something like that. But it just feels, I just feel drained about it. Like my shoulder feels like it doesn't want to work, doesn't want to like, just wants to be like, you know, so I want you to take a beat, take a moment to yourself. Because if that is accurate, and you can confirm or deny that in the comment section, you're going to need some rest here. Even if you are with a partner in a committed relationship, you might need to take a moment and be like, hey, I'm going to go hang out with my girls. I'm going to clear my head. I'm going to hang out and I'll come back refreshed. And if you're single, just hang out with your friends. Just hang out with your friends. Because it's hard to tell. I hear Selena Gomez say, I'll be single soon. I'll be single soon. All right, let's cut the deck, though. Let's see what's going on here. Like I said, literally hang out with your friends. Like this is the card of celebration, of friendship, of sisterhood. Like this is what you need. Okay, your friends are here for you. Your friends are going to provide for you. Your friends are going to let you see what they're seeing, give you their point of view. And these are people who genuinely have your back, genuinely care about, genuinely want the best things for you. Okay, that's what this card's about. So I definitely would get with my friends. Get with my friends. Yeah. Like this is the disappointment that I'm feeling in the body. That's the disappointment I'm feeling in the body, but we're going to talk about it. Oof. Yeah. Love's been rough. Love's been rough. I think you're holding on to something that's not working. I do. I think you're holding on to something that's not working. But we have the 5 of Pentacles here. This is the disappointment, like I was talking about. This is out in the cold, desolate. Nobody's giving you information. Nobody's telling you what you need to hear or how you need to hear it, or like your friends will, but like in your love life, like you just feel out in the cold. Nobody's being really, truly honest with you in love. Let's see. I'm going to read these both. The Emperor and the Moon. The Emperor and the Moon. The Emperor is a king, but they are about control. All right. All kings are. All kings, all emperors. That's what they do. They control the kingdom. They control the nation they live in. They control the states. Thank you. So there is this element of control. Don't let anyone reign on you. REIGN. I think that's how you spell it. No, reign. Something like that. I don't know if I'm spelling it right. Don't let them reign over you. Okay. You are equal partnerships. This is an equal ship. Like if somebody's trying to like be better than you or have more power than you, no. No. We bring in the moon because the moon is a card of deception. And that's what I'm reading. This Emperor person, this Aries person, possibly, because this is an Aries card. This is a Pisces card. This is about deception. This is about somebody who's pulling the rug over your eyes, who may not be doing the right things by you. Maybe you're dating men online and they're being deceptive. Maybe you have this relationship. I just keep hearing I'll be single soon. So you might be at the end of something. But you're gaining insight and you're gaining wisdom. That's the beautiful thing about this card here. Sorry, it's mirrored. Is that this is the Hermit. This is the Hermit right here on the deck of cards. That's her face right here. Okay, so others can see it here. It's her face right there in the moon card. So she's learning. Virgos are so intelligent. So intelligent. I personally think they're the smartest of all the zodiacs, even Capricorns. Sorry, Cap. But like literally, I think they are the smartest. So you are gaining wisdom, you are growing, you're evolving. Okay. It's time to let go of whatever this is because you may be holding on to it and it may not be serving you. It may be too much deception, too many lies, too many caught into bad circumstances, too many liking girls' booty photos on IG. But you're going to take your power back. When you decide to no longer let them have power over you or reign over you, like we were talking about, and you let them go, that is how you take your power back. That is how you do that. Okay, that's how you take your power back. This is the card of taking your power back. This is a card of saying, I'm not going to take your shit, and I'm going to reclaim who I was. So Caitlin, I hope this made sense. I hope this gave you clarity or comfort. I hope it resonated. But I would let go of whatever's going on here because it's not serving. And the moment you let go, your friends are like, be with your friends as well because they came in a big way. And the Five of Swords is you're going to take your power back. So I do hope that helps, my love. Yes, it does. A lot to think about. All right there, Kate. Hopefully it points you in the right direction is what I'm trying to say right now. You're very welcome, Kate. No problem. Hi, Case. I hope you have a great day. Have you followed me on the tube yet? Have you followed me on the tube? Because that's where I'm also at. I'm live streaming on both right now. So if you want to follow me on the tube, because I'm going to try to transition over here more than here because it's a better system. I'm not really lagging. All the comments are coming through. So if you can follow me, subscribe to me on the tube. And that would be rad. Rad AF. All right, Carly, you are next, my love. Go ahead and get on to the Yube. I'm calling it the Yube and the tube. Don't know. Just making up fucking words. So join me on the Yube here, Carly, and you will be getting your reading live right now. Your 6-minute reading. Thank you so much for submitting your donation. Anyone else who's interested in a reading, it's a $15 donation. The Linktree link is in the profile on TT. It's literally just pinned in the comment section here on the Yube. My dad said knowing his parents are together was very satisfying. Oh, that's so nice. Oh, and they're not just together, like holding hands. Like they make me feel like they were true soulmates. Like true soulmates. Even if they got along or not, like it just makes me feel like they were really meant to be together in this life here. They were so cute. Like he thought they were so cute. I know he said his birthday gift was the best ever. Oh, that makes me so happy. You're so welcome. All right, Carly is here. Let him know he is more than welcome. And I'm happy to read his parents anytime. They were so sweet. All right, Carly girl. What are we doing? What type of reading are we doing? And thanks for joining me on the tube. I'm in the tube. Yes, you are, darling. Yes, you are. Alrighty, and you won't be filtered. I was so happy that you won't be filtered. And there shouldn't be too many glitches. If there wasn't one earlier, but we're gonna give the internet the benefit of the doubt for here. I have a few questions in general. Okay. Well, if I don't get your question answered, like hopefully I do. I never know what's gonna come through. But let's see what's coming through here for general for Carly. Spirit, this is for Carly. Carly. We love Carly. Curious if my kids' insurance will go through. Okay. What is listen, Charlie? I'm so sorry, Carly. What does Carly need to know about their children's insurance? What does Carly need to know about their children's insurance? What does Carly need to know about their children's insurance? I feel really hot in the body immediately. I feel nervous. I feel like I'm biting my nails to the quick. If you don't know what the quick is, it's literally like the pink part of your nail. If you eat your nail away, like if you're somebody who does bite their nails, which I don't feel like that's normally you, but I don't know. But just give me the imagery. Beware of like the bleed that comes from cutting into the quick. Okay. She goes, yes, I'm nervous. It just feels hot. Oof. I almost feel like I want to be nauseous. Like it's so nerve-wracking because I just like I want to be nauseous. But we do have the Queen of Swords here. So this is so far I like this sign. We're gonna see what the other cards have to say. But so far I like what we're seeing here. Hi Sheila, join us here. Linktree is there in the bio. So you're raising up, you're high up, right? Transparency is key. Transparency is saying like, this is what's happening. This is my children's medical records. This is what we need. This is what we're needing to do. Like, just be very honest. As she is legal. Okay. Thank you, Sheila, for the roses. She is legal. And when I say legal, I'm talking about the legal field. She is justice. She's Libra justice. She looks like fairness. She wants truth. She's a truth seeker. Let's see what happens here. But hopefully you don't need to take them to court. Oh. Yeah, I'm kind of glad that you can't see on YT like you can on YouTube about what I'm pulling. But I think things are going to go fine. I do. I think things are going to go fine. This is why I made that face. Like Carly's a regular. Carly knows what this means. Carly knows that this is the magician and this is meaning she has everything she needs. Everything she needs. She has it's so backwards. She has the pentacles. She has the sword. She has the cup. She has the wands. Consistent access to it. This growth of abundance. She has everything that she needs. We have security. 10 of Pentacles. Okay. I keep telling myself I have everything I need. Right. I had to renew their Medicaid. I think it's going to be fine. I think it's going to be fine. You might have to jump through hoops a little bit. Like they might be like keeping you, like thinking like, oh no, like things are, we need this and we need that. We need this and we need that. But I do think you're going to be fine. We have the Two of Swords and the Two of Wands, two twos, duality. This can be partnership. You're talking about insurance. So unfortunately, it would be a partnership with a legal scam that everyone needs, but it is a legal scam. It's just my personal opinion. I'm a little bitter about insurance myself. But either way, it's not about me. It's about you. But you are contemplating. You're thinking about it too much. Just let it come in. Okay, let it come in, let it come to fruition, because you got it all. You got everything that you need. And then you're ending with the King of Wands here. The King of Wands is Leo traditionally, but can be Aries or I almost said Aquarius. That's not right. But Aries or my gosh, Sagittarius. I'm a Sagittarius moon. I couldn't even get it. She said, okay, yes, I had to jump the hoops a lot today and did all I can do. Okay, I'll chill. But like, this is transformation. You needed to do that. Like, I want you to know that you needed to take that action. You needed to jump through those hoops because the King of Wands, he does not just sit there. He's not somebody who just sits there, who just lets life happen and pass them by. No, he's an active participant. He is somebody who's going to be saying what he needs to say because it's transforming. All right. So I do feel like you needed to do exactly what you needed to do because that is what was so transforming, what was so important. Where is this Two of Swords? War. But like you needed to do that. Star card as well, the Aquarius card. We love her. We stand her. She's amazing. All our wishes, all our wishes, our hopes, our dreams, they're all coming true. They're all coming to fruition. This is something you're putting the work into it. You're putting the work into it. You're watching it take off, right? You're watching it take off. You have 8 stars, all with 8 points in reference to strength, which is the Leo card, which is saying you can handle it. You can handle it. Just whatever you need, you can have. And then also with Leo, it is the natural ruler of Leo is the sun. The sun is the reason why the stars sparkle, why the moon shines. Like the sun is responsible for this. So you're going to take off. It's going to be our victory. Plain and simple victory. We have the Six of Wands here. The Six of Wands is saying, hey, whatever we're putting our mind to, we are taking off. We're going to be okay. We're going to succeed with this. So I definitely feel like everything's going to be fine. I'm not going to pull any more cards on it. Honestly, I just feel like everything is going to be fine. So what I'm going to do is for the next minute here, because we still have a minute left, because you're a subscriber. Thank God. Thank you, Melody. You're very welcome. Let's see what else Carly needs to know. This is the first time I've ever finished a reading before the timer was up, but it feels very matter of fact. It feels very matter of fact. Like it's going to happen. Like everything's going to be fine. I'm going to do one more shuffle because that was terrible. You didn't see that on YT, but I'll tell you what's up. That was not a good shuffle. All right, let's see what's going on here. All right, there's something to commit to. There's something to commit to with the Four of Wands. So whatever it is that you're committing to, it's going to be successful. And it's going to be happening in springtime because you're here in the Northern Hemisphere. The Six of Pentacles. So you're going to have to give up something in order to get something. You're going to have to let something go that you already have plenty of. It's all the same. Oh, you can actually read it here. See how it says over it? Look how it says over it. Like Carly, you've seen it so many times, but you could never actually read her shirt. And now you can on YT. But whatever she's over, you have to give it up so that you can receive what's meant for you. Like this is almost like the death card with these two together, like letting go of what's no longer serving you so you can receive what belongs to you. Okay. So I do hope that helps there, Carly. I hope that gives you clarity. I hope it gives you insight. I think everything is going to work out. I think you did exactly what you were supposed to do. Okay. I do. And you're very, very welcome. I love you so much, Carly. I love you. I love you. I love you. All right, guys. So if you guys are interested in a reading, see, that's the thing about going live on both of these is I don't know how how the YouTube, I don't know how the YouTube works. I don't know how people find me. I don't know how it gets out there into the algorithm there. But I do know with TikTok that if you tap that screen, which is I'm currently doing it right now, it does bring people in. So if you guys can maybe like the live here on YouTube, maybe it does the same thing. Carly says, okay, thank you. This is the part of the full moon ritual I'm working on. Wonderful. Yeah, that's the mystery of the YouTube. It really is. Like I'm learning it. I don't know what is going on. I don't know why my screen looks like this now. This is weird. Oh, it's because I know what's happening. Oh, wow. That's so funny. Oh, there it is. I knew that was coming in. Okay. But yeah, so guys, we are doing readings here live on both sites. We have TT and YT. So thank you guys for whoever's liking. That's the thing is like, it will tell me sometimes who's liking on TT, but it doesn't tell me who's liking on YT. So whoever's doing it, thank you. I love you. I appreciate you. But yes, guys, we are doing readings at this time. It's $15 donation, Linktree link in the profile, Venmo, PayPal, or my website, humandesignwithmelody.com. You can check it out there. Oh, I got off. You just heard YouTube, not YouTube. You heard TT because I got off of it. I'm going to go right back onto it though, because I only had one person in there to kind of see if I can get further into their algorithm. All right. But we are doing readings for anyone who's new here. Hi, hello, hello, hello. If you're interested in a reading, it's a $15 donation. Linktree link in the bio here and in the pinned comment on YouTube. I said the wrong name. Could I possibly get a daily? Yes, absolutely, Carly. If not, I understand. Girl, you paid for this. You paid for this. Hi, Karen. Carmen, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. But yeah, you paid for that privilege. So of course, I would not be understanding if I said no to you. Like, bitch, I subscribe. I give physical money to you every month to do this benefit. All right, Spirit. What does Carly need to know? What does Carly need to know? What does Carly need to know? What's going on for our Carly girl? I love you so much. I need insight on unemployment/job share. Going to submit a donation code. Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful, Nita. No problem. All right, for Carly. What does Carly need to know, Spirit? What does Carly need to know? What does Carly need to know? Ooh, right away, Carly. And I know it's usually just card reading, but like, I feel like you're working on your backbone and not just like your physical backbone, but like standing up for yourself. Nita, I got you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Like you need to stand up for yourself. Like you're working on that, and it feels really good. Oof. We're starting up huge. Oh, we have the King of Pentacles. Vicky, thank you so much. I got you, Vicky. You're gonna be after Nita. But like you're fine. You are fine. You're gonna be all right. You're gonna stand on your own 2 feet. This is the richest king, the most luxurious king. He's a Taurus. Taurus is the natural ruler of the second house, which is income, baby. So this is really, really, really wonderful right away, right off the back. Yes, definitely throat chakra. Ooh, interesting. I want to clarify her. Oh, you're gonna find some shit out, girl. Fuck. So the Seven of Swords, I clarified it with the Queen of Wands, or Queen of Swords, excuse me. I don't know why I said wands. There's no wands. But you're being called to find somebody who is lying to you. This feels like they're lying to you. It doesn't feel like cheating. It doesn't feel like it might be thievery. So if there's somebody who's lying or stealing from you, you're going to call them out. You're going to figure out exactly who they are because you're transparent, right? You got the Queen of Swords here, who's a very transparent person. Queen of Swords, very transparent. Angelo, it's a $15 donation. Linktree link in the profile, darling. But you're called to see who this is. You're going to know who it is. You're going to call them out on their shit. And because of that, it's going to cause issues like with you and this person, but fuck them. If they're stealing from you, if they're lying to you, they don't have a place in your life. Sorry, they don't. You don't need that type of negativity in your life, girl. You don't need that negativity. All right, because you're sturdy. You're sturdy. And remember how I was talking about a backbone, about like strengthening that backbone? And you're saying, yes, definitely that throat chakra. Candace, it's a $15 donation. Thank you for the follow, though. But yeah, I do think this is part of that. Like you standing up, you said, I know you did something shady. I know you did it. You can't lie to my face. If you're lying to my face, get the fuck out of here. Bye. All right. So I do hope that helps. I hope that gives you clarity. I hope it gives you insight. Thank you so much for being a subscriber. I love you so much. She says true and facts 100. Gail, it's a $15 donation. Linktree link in the profile. All right. We are doing a 5-minute reading here for Nita. Nita wants to know about their career. Insight on job search, going to submit a donation. Okay, she already did. I don't know why I read that part out loud. But Nita, let me know that you're here, that you're paying attention, because I don't want to start your reading without ya. Never. And guys, I am live on both this here, right here, as I know this looks really weird on the tube, but I am live here as well. So I'm on both right now. So if you want to join me here, there won't be a lag and I'll be able to read all your comments. Lena, thank you so much for the follow. She's here. And Carly says, you always help. Thank you for being a beautiful light. Oh, Carly, I love you so much. All right. Ugh, you're so sweet. You're so sweet to me. All right, let's go ahead and see what's going on for Nita. All right. That was a bad shuffle. I'm glad you guys you probably didn't see the struggle actually with that one. That was a struggle. All right, Spirit, what does Nita need to know about career? Spirit, what does Nita need to know about career? What does Nita need to know about career? Ooh. Okay. So my throat chakra is immediately being brought in here. Sorry, I got a drippy nose. Drippy nose sometimes happens when I do these readings. Burps, drippy nose, sometimes heat. It's all dependent on what's going on. But either way. But it feels very much like using your throat chakra. Honestly, like Candace, thank you so much. You're going to be after Vicky, who's next. But it feels like using your voice, which you are doing, but it just like using your voice in a more stable way. How do I explain this? Because that doesn't feel like it makes any sense. Basically, instead of because of what you're doing with tarot feels like the right thing to do. That feels like your job. That feels like what it's going to be. All right. That's what feels very confident for me for you, is that this is your path. Like, you're not going to probably work a traditional job, because I don't think there's anything that's really inspiring. There's something with technology. So maybe there was IT stuff, or like, what is that called? When you make digital stuff. Oh God, what is it called? It's like a graphic designer. That's what it is. Brittany, thank you for the heart, me and the tiny tiny. But it just feels like, yeah, same tarot. Yep, I was in tech for 2 decades. Okay, because it just feels like I'm not inspired by it. It just feels like it's like blah now. So I do feel like tarot is your ticket. I do. What they're showing me, I'm gonna cut the deck though. What they're showing me here is that, and I think it's because I do come into some of your live readings, and I have so this could be a biasy because I have ideas about it, but I'm also feel like I'm getting it spiritually. So take this with a grain of salt, okay? Because I'm always going to tell you when I feel like it could possibly be my biasy, because I'm a human being, guys. Humans have biases. So uninspired by need money for family. But what I think you should do is, like, instead of saying like free readings for followers, free readings for subscribers, because subscribers are going to get you money. Okay. You can set your price for that. Mine is like $6. I think it's like $5.99. So instead of doing freebies for followers, freebies for subscribers. And I want you to like put your foot down as well when it comes to basically saying like, I'm not taking freebies at this time unless you're a subscriber. You're going to have to pay the $20 for your 10-minute reading. Like, it's a $20 donation, 10-minute reading. If you want it, here you go. But you can do those freebies. Like me, I do freebies every time I go live, but I always stop them. And sometimes I don't stop them because I got a donation coming through. I stop them because I need the donations to come through. So I'm no longer going to use my energy for free. You need that reciprocation, okay? You need that reciprocation, because you're giving them your energy and you're not receiving anything back. And money has energy. Money is energy. So in order for you to get what you need, I would put your foot down after, like, as long as you want, up to a half hour. Okay. Up to a half hour, and saying, okay, we're done with the freebies unless you're a subscriber. Subscribers can get their free readings, but I need that energetic reciprocation coming through. Okay. But I feel like this is your key. But we have the Knight of Wands to start with. The Knight of Wands is ready. They're ready to take off. They're ready for the next chapter. They're ready for the thing. This is fire on fire. All nights are fire. And all pages are air, because I feel like you need to know that information. I'm pretty sure your cards might tell you this, because I'm pretty sure you have the Territorial, which is, we love her. But all nights are fire. So this is fire on fire. This is motivation. This is passion. This is desire. This is creativity. This is transformation, all within this card. And I'm a Leo. I'm a Leo rising. Girl, you got to have more faith in yourself. More faith that you can do this. Okay? More faith that you can do this. It's going to be a minute. It's going to take, I feel like it's going to be a little bit of a slow roll. But when people see that you're demanding your respect, which is the $15 donation, it's not demanding of like, I need it. It's demanding of, hey guys, thank you so much. I'm already done with my freebies. I appreciate everyone who's giving me a freebie, but we're on to the donated readings. Like, that's, like, you can do it with kindness and love. But the Three of Swords and the Nine of Swords. Okay. So this is all in your head that you can't do it. All in your head that you can't do it. You can do it. You can do it. Letitia, it's a $15 donation. Linktree link in the profile. You are capable. It's time to trust in yourself that you are. Trust in yourself that you are capable, that you are intuitive. The cups are intuitives, right? She is an intuitive. She knows. She just knows. She has this ability to do it. You have this ability to do it. You need a little bit more healing, a little bit more shadow work. If you haven't started shadow work, which I feel like you have started shadow work, but start your shadow work. Okay. That's your healing work. That's your inner child work. That's the, I can do it. I forgive my past. I love myself. I love my history. I love who I've become. I love the segments of my life where they're very detailed. Like for me, here's a little secret for you, because you know how much I love the orange man. You'll never believe that the first like 18, 20 years of my life, I was actually more Republican than I am today. And I love that version of me because she elevated, she learned, she understood her mistakes. She understood like what my beliefs were hurting other people. And at my heart, at my core, I am a humanitarian. I love people. I love individual people. I don't really love groups of people, just like Carlin. Don't really love groups of people, but I love individual people. So healing is going to put you into alignment. All right. And I know our timer's off, but you're a regular, you're here a lot. So I don't mind doing extra for you. But your healing, your alignment is going to give you the abundance you need. Okay. Keep doing this work because this is the work that I feel in my body is very fulfilling for you. Like this is the work that makes you feel happy and helpful and really like courageous comes in as well. So this is courageous for you. I love this. I love this so much. Keep doing what you're doing. You can do this. You are able and capable. You just need to heal a little bit more and get into your alignment because nothing is crossing over. Even her wand is barely even crossing over the other wand. Okay, there is full alignment here. Just healing that needs to take place so you can receive your abundance. All right, and you can really connect with spirit. Like once you do the healing work and like going to therapy, like you said, got it, going to focus more today outside of therapy, right? Like the more that you're doing it, the more that you're healing, the stronger the connection is going to be for you. Okay, if for anybody, it's not just for you. That's really how it works. But you are going to get that money, honey. I do think this is the work you need to be doing. All right, we are moving on to Vicky. Then we have Cadence, and then we have Alicia. I don't do pregnancy readings, my love, not live on air anyways. I do it privately. So if you'd like to do a private reading, go ahead and go to my first link in the link tree, which is Human Design with Melody. That is my website. Nita says, thank you so much, Melody. I needed to hear this. Oh, me too. Oh, I'm so glad you think this is the work that you're supposed to do because I definitely feel it in my body. I feel like you deliver the messages correctly. I just feel like you just need more confidence in yourself. If you like, what helped me gain a lot of confidence in reading was Biddy Tarot, which I don't necessarily think you need. I feel like doing your lives is doing it as well. Got you. Future love reading, please. And thank you. If you can meet me on YT here, the second link in the link tree, if you can meet me here, you won't be filtered. Sometimes there's filtration that happens on this app particularly, and I won't be like glitching or stalling or anything like that. So second link in the link tree, if you can meet me here, we'll get your reading right underway. But yeah, I definitely feel like this is what you're supposed to be doing. I think this is your second win. But and Vicky, let me know when you do get over there, and then we'll start your reading. Anyone else who wants to get a reading, it's a $15 donation. Linktree link in the profile. And guys, if you are new and you have not, oh hi Reva, I didn't even see you. She said, love this for you, Anita. Excuse me, sorry. I don't know why I said Nita. I know better. So Biddy Tarot is a website that lets you read other people. You do have to pay. When I did it, it was about $30 to $35. I want to say, I can't fully remember, but it wasn't more than $35 at that time. I don't know if anything has gone up. This was back in 2020. And you can literally get into this place where you can read people. You can, but you're already doing this online, so I don't necessarily think you need it. But if you want a little bit more practice, you can do this. But they'll send you a message. It's all messages. And say like, I have a question, here's my question. And then you're going to pull your cards. You're going to write back, take a picture, write back. Like, these are the cards. These are what my interpretation of the cards are. And then they give you direct feedback. Okay. But again, I don't necessarily think you need it, but if you want extra practice, you want to get more confident, that's how I did it. But I think you're going live is doing that just as much, and you don't got to pay anything for it. So, hey. But Vicky, let me know when you have gotten over to the tube, if you will. I did something that like that with my friends and family on Facebook when I began. Yeah, right. You're reading other people, you're giving them messages, you're sending those messages. It's the same thing, only you're reading anybody in the world, and they're giving you that feedback. So Citrus 01, we're still just waiting for you to get over to YT, second link in the link tree. Join the live over there, and we'll get your reading underway where it's not going to filter your comments. It's not going to glitch. I'm not going to freeze, pause, things like that, because YT's lives have been, not YT's, but like TT's live. I'm in YT. I just can't message what I was seeing. You can't message? You can't write in the comments? Why? All right. Well, if you can't message on, if you can't do the chat on YT, we'll just do it here on TT. It's fine. It is fine. No big deal. But that's wild. I'm learning on YT right now. I have no idea how their live functions really. And this is like the third, maybe the fourth live I've done with them. So I'm learning a lot from your guys' feedback as well. Harmony, thank you for the tiny tiny. Now let me know, Vicki, what type of reading are we doing? I do psychic readings, I do mediumship readings, and I do human design readings. It's all up to you on what type of reading you're interested in receiving. Harmony, thank you for the heart me, not the heart me, the tiny tiny and the follow. Roar. Oh, you look like you want a love reading. Sorry, I just looked on PayPal. You want a love reading. Okay, we can do a love reading for you. She needs to click on the live chat under the video. Oh, looks like you need to start it by clicking on the live chat box. All right, so next time you go on, make sure you click on the live chat box under the video and the chat should pop up. All right, but no big deal. We're just going to do it on TT. So let's see what's going on for Vicki. We're looking for Vicki's love reading. What does Vicki need to know about love? Oh, it's already making me itch my head. Spirit, what does Vicki need to know about love? Spirit, what does Vicki need to know about love? Let's see what's going on for our friend Vicki. Oh, I feel like my nose is dripping again. Got a little dripping nose today. Oh, I'll probably put this over here since you guys could just see my tissue. Sorry about that. Oh, that's so funny. Now, when I'm feeling about love around for you, it just feels like, honestly, it feels like my jaw hurts from just like smiling and be like, yeah, like trying to make conversation, make light, like trying to be just a happy-go-lucky person and trying to get somebody to see your worth and see your value. That's what it makes me feel like. Even if you're in a relationship right now, I feel like you might be struggling for somebody to see your worth and see your value. And honestly, that's a them problem, not a you problem, Vicki. If that's the issue happening where you're like, I just want somebody to see me for me, see what I bring to the table, that's a them problem, not a you problem. You are the one who dictates your worth. You're the one who dictates your value. You are the one that says what that is. Anyone else who says, well, I don't see it like that, they're not for you, period. It's like the trash took itself out. Bex, it's a $15 donation, Linktree link in the profile. But we do have the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords is taking a break, taking a moment, like reevaluating yourself and saying like, hey, I need some time for me. I need some time for me. All right. So you may need, I don't know if you're in a relationship. I don't know if you're single, but whatever's happening, take a break, take a moment, take a second. All right. This is a card of meditation too. So if you want to meditate, feel free to do so. All right. Very interesting. Okay. All right. We're going to talk about these cards first, and then we'll talk about this beautiful selection that we have here just for the YT, just to show them what I'm talking about here. But the Six of Swords is the card of transition, because somebody's probably made you feel out in the cold and desolate. Somebody's not seeing your value. Somebody's kicked you out unceremoniously. So she's saying single, kicked you out unceremoniously. Okay. So take a break on dating. Take a break on dating, because you're going from really rocky waters to nice clear waters to new land aho. All right. You see that new land here? I'm just going to show it to YouTube as well. But there's new things here. There's new things coming in that's going to take you out of this mindset of feeling like, well, people don't see my value and people don't see my worth and people don't want me around. Wait for invitations from people. Okay, that's what I'm getting for you. I don't know if you know your human design type, if you are a projector, but a projector needs to wait for their invitation. Jillian, thank you so much for the follow. But wait for the invitation. Do your own thing. Do your own thing. Concentrate on you. Love yourself more, because we have the Seven of Wands. When we have this new land that we're moving into, see how she's on the higher ground? She's on higher ground. Nobody can touch her. Nobody can touch her. She has the vantage, the upper hand. You have more to offer than you even think you do. And the right person is going to see that. But right now, you need to see that. Like right now, it's important for you to know that about yourself. Get that confidence up. Get that confidence up. Do it. Okay. Because it's going to make you feel stronger in your own body. It's going to make you really see your worth and really see your value. I'm so excited for these next cards. I'm like so excited. It's very interesting. I've never, ever noticed this before, ever. But you see the angle of her wand and her paddle, if you will. I don't know what to call this. I know it's on a gondola. They use this on a gondola. It's almost at the exact same angle. It's almost in the same exact position. So this transformation is going to be huge. Even you saying like, I'm done with this feeling of like out in the cold and desolate is going to move you into that clear water, is going to help with that confidence. Okay. You choosing you is going to help you with that confidence. Let's talk about these wonderful, wonderful, wonderful cards we have here. The 9 of Cups and the 10 of Cups. Bitch, are you for real? Like this card is literally your wishes coming true. This is the genie in the bottle energy. You have some work to do to unblock yourself so that you can receive your happily ever after. That's what the 10 of Cups is. That's what the 10 of Cups is. It's the happily ever after card. So your wishes are coming true and it's going to lead to your happily ever after, but you have to transition. You have to get out of this mindset of like, I'm not good enough and I have no value. I have no worth. Get that worth, get that value. Even if you have to fake it till you make it, which is the advice that I hate. But it's true. It's true. It's literal true advice. Fake it till you make it. Get that confidence up. Pretend you're a confident bitch. Pretend you got your shit together. Pretend you got it. Okay. Because you are going to receive it. The wishes are coming true. This genie in the bottle, and you're happily ever after. Okay, you're going to flow. The 9 and 10 of Cups is wildly good, right? So Nita says it's wildly good. Tink Tink, this is a $15 donation for 5 minutes. But this is beautiful. This is beautiful, but it really has to start with you. So right now we're taking a break. We're taking a break from these men, from these ladies, whomever you may like, whoever you may be interested in. Don't. There's. It just fell. There's too many cards to read. I'm not gonna read them. But whatever's coming through, like get out of your head, get out of your own way, okay? And there's going to be something new that comes in. These are the cards that stay behind. These cards I'll read. But it's all in your head that you're not good enough. It's all in your head. Get it out. Get it out. Get it out. Know that you are good enough, and it will happen. All right, girlie, I love you. Thank you, Vicki, so much for being here. Thank you so much for getting this reading here today. I hope it helped. I hope it gave you clarity. I hope it gave you insight. I hope it gave you some information you needed, some comfort. Thank you. That was lovely. Oh, thank you so much, Vicki. If you want to go back onto the YT and you want to subscribe to me, I'd really appreciate it. You don't have to by any means, but I would really appreciate it if you did, so that when I do eventually leave this platform, you'll be able to find me on that platform. All right. Now we have Candace. I don't know. I called you Cadence a minute ago, but it's Candace. Tanisha, thank you so much for the follow. Candace, let me know that you're here. If you can join me here, second link in the link tree, feel free. Make sure you click into the live chat. I love that I get notified when you go live on. Oh, you actually get the notification. Hey, girl. Hey. Thanks for letting me know there, Nitha. Hi. Yes. Thank you. You're very welcome. Let me know when you get onto YT, second link in the link tree. Yes, I see you, Candace. I see you. But if you can make it over to YT, that would be most desirable, because they're not going to glitch. It's not going to blank out. It's not going to filter you. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit makes me burp, for those of you who don't know. But meet me over there if you can. If you have any problems, just come back here. Let me know that you have problems. It is as it is. Nothing's perfect in this life. Well, I will read you here on TT. But TT lags so bad. It lags all the time. It's crazy. But YT will not. She is here. Spirit likes YouTube. I think so. All right, Candace, thank you so much for joining us on YT. Make sure to subscribe as well. But let me know before you do subscribe what type of reading we're doing. I do psychic readings, mediumship readings, and human design readings. So what type of reading are you interested in to get today? And another thing about YouTube, which is really great, is it's going to automatically post this onto my page. So if you ever want to get your reading or re-listen to your reading, it's recorded. It's recorded. It will be on my profile, on my channel, if you will. So you will always be able to access this reading. It's about an hour, 33 minutes into the reading for your check mark there, if you need it. Do you have two phones to stream? Girly, I got a laptop. I got a laptop. The laptop is how I'm streaming on YT. Because it won't let you do that on TT, but it does let you do that on YT. Psychic reading. I want to know what you see about Brad and I have been together over a year, but since January we have been trying to figure us out. I live in Nashville. Okay. I'm going to go dry my hair and try to be productive. Love you, Melody. Love you, Nita. I'll see you later. Thank you so much for being here. We are struggling right now. I wonder if he even loves me for real. Okay, Candace, don't give me too much information. We're going to cut you off there. Let's see what you need to know about it. For Candace. Spirit, what does Candace need to know about Brad? Love with Brad. I immediately feel ill. Spirit, what does Candace need to know about love with Brad? Spirit, what does Candace need to know about love with Brad? All right, the first thing is in the body is so intense. I feel it like just straight down my body, like from my chest to my stomach, where I just kind of want to like hunch over and just be like, I'm okay. Almost like I'm hyperventilating about it. Ugh, it's such a tough feeling. I'm so sorry you're going through this because it's such a tough feeling. Lord. It's like almost like it gives me stress. So like I get a headache. Like my head kind of hurts here. This could be a residue because I had a migraine yesterday, but it doesn't feel like a migraine hangover. It feels like this situation is giving me headaches. Like it's giving me issues. It's giving me like problems here. Brad is a headache. Ugh. I feel all these sensations and simultaneously feel empty. I simultaneously feel all of that plus this feeling of emptiness. My stomach growled as well, so make sure you're eating. Make sure the stress is not stopping you from eating, okay? Just let that go. Eat. Candace, eat. You need it, my love, okay? Don't deny your body because some man wants to fuck around with your heart, okay? They're not worth it. They're not worth starving over. No man is worth starving over. I yelled it onto YouTube, not on TikTok. I wasn't necessarily yelling at you there, Candace. All right, that's the last shuffle. Let's cut this deck. Let's see what's going on here. Where's the cut? What happened to the cut, Spirit? All right, the Knight of Cups is here. From Bianca over here says, for real. The Knight of Cups is here. The Knight of Cups is saying like you need to fill your own cup. You need to fill your own cup. Yes, this is the Knight in shiny. Okay, you're on point with food. No appetite. Love him. But I want you to start living for you. Even though this can be interpreted as the Knight in Shining Armor card, this is not one of my favorite cards in a love reading. It's not a bad card, but it also I'm reading it as like you need to fulfill yourself. You need to figure out your wants, your needs, what makes you happy, what makes you tick, so that you can fill your cup. The river's right here. The river is right here. Fill your cup. Okay, with whatever it is that you want in this life. And I'm not talking about love and men and all this stuff. I'm talking about you. What makes you happy? What nostalgia makes you happy? What movies make you happy? What genre of music makes you most happy? Like that type of thing. Okay, so focusing in on your wants and your needs. All right, I do think this relation, like, I do think things are going to walk away. Okay. We have the 2 of Cups and the 8 of Cups. This makes me feel like it's a blessing in disguise, though. And I'll tell you why with the other cards. But this is going to be a blessing in disguise. You can see the 8 of Cups. They have their backs turned. They're literally moving forward. They're saying, I'm leaving whatever I need to leave behind. This has probably been happening like really bad in March, because that's when the eclipses were happening. So that's probably when it was the most heightened. And the 2 of Cups is a soulmate level connection. It is a soulmate card, if you will, the relationship card. I am going to tell you right now, Candace, that not all soulmates are here for forever. Okay. Some soulmates are here just to teach you something, and to move on. Take the lesson. The lesson is important for you because the lesson is showing you what you need to know and what you need to learn so that you can take that into your next chapter, so that you can take that with you so that you're not falling for the same type of shit. All right. Now there is something very new coming in, something very, very new coming in, a new chapter. When you decide like, hey, this isn't good for my heart. This is not good for my body. This is not good for my stress. It's not good for my head. Like, I'm going to let this go. I'm going to walk away from it. That is when I should actually have it like this more. That is when the Ace of Swords, you're rising up. This is divinely led. Okay. This is divinely led. And we have the Page of Cups. Trusting in yourself, trusting in your own intuition, trusting in your own creativity. This fish here, this is your higher self. You're convening with your higher self, and your higher self is saying, start something new. Start something new that's going to allow a new idea to flourish, a new communication to happen, a new action to be taken. And when you concentrate on you, remember, we're filling our own cup. We're doing what we want to do. We're not worrying about anything else as much as possible. I know it's really easy for the psychic on the internet to say, we're not worried about anything. Doesn't make it that you're not worried about anything. But once you stop worrying about it, you're going to get your 10 of Cup moment. You're going to get your happily ever after. Like, this is a blessing in disguise to walk away from this relationship, because you are going to start again. You are going to trust in yourself and trust in your intuition that you can handle anything that comes your way. And you are going to reaffirm that by saying, like, life is so much better now. I'm not burdened by this feeling of overwhelm from this person. Hi, Aaron and Zoe. Thank you for the follow. Not overwhelmed by somebody else's needs and hoping that I'm playing the role that I need to play right to make my person happy. We're going to start worrying about our own happiness, and you will achieve your own happiness. Okay. Somebody else may come in that may be better, but you have to work on yourself first. And I know it's cliche. I know it's like, you have to work on yourself and you need to love yourself before anyone else comes in. Even though I don't believe that, I do believe you'll have a healthier relationship. Absolutely. But I do believe you can be self-loathing and find love. It just might be toxic, that toxic love, right? And we're done with toxic people. We're done with toxic men, toxic women, toxic anything in between. We ain't fucking around with it, okay? We're filling our own cups. We're making sure that we're satisfied and we're happy, and we're the ones to do it, okay? So Candace, I hope that helped. I hope that gave you clarity. I hope it gave you insight. I really thought I waited 10 years to date again. That just means, it's okay. It doesn't mean stop dating. It just means keep doing what makes you happy. All right. Keep doing what makes you happy. And it doesn't mean like stop. There's something new coming in. There's a new beginning. All aces are new beginnings. This is just not the right man. It's just not the right man. Okay. That's all it is. You can find a different man, but make sure you know what makes you happy and what makes you tick. Okay. Candace, I love you. I'm so sorry that this is probably not what you wanted to hear today, but I do think you're going to find something that is much more suited for you. Okay. So you don't have to listen to me. You don't have to listen to Spirit. You can do whatever you want. You can do anything you want. I'm not going to take offense to it. It's not my life. I don't care. But I do love you, and I do want to make sure that you are okay. All right. So just make sure you're doing the things that make sense for you. And I just think we need to walk away from that man. All right, we're going to move on. We have Alicia next. After Alicia, we don't have anyone else. So if you are interested in a reading, it is a $15 donation. Here on YT, it's pinned in the comments. Super easy to get to the Linktree link. Super, super easy. Thank you for your honesty, sending hugs and love. Oh, I'm sending them right back. I'm sending them right back to you. Oh, I love you so much. And on TT, it's in the profile. So go into my profile, click my picture twice, get to the Linktree link, send in that $15 donation, and you're going to be after Alicia. But Alicia, thank you for being here. Thank you so much for your donation. If you are on TT, if you can make it to YT, that would be beneficial. Second link in the link tree. Thank you, Spirit, for being here. Thank you for confirming. There they are. They're already on YT. Wonderful. What type of reading? She's so ready. I would like to know the reason I am being blocked from getting into events and farmers markets to sell my bakery items, please. Why do I want to fight motherfuckers over this? Hi, Lonnie. Okay, Alicia, that is such a great question. That is such a phenomenal question. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on. Thank you, user, for the roses. And guys, again, nobody is after Alicia. So if you want to be next, it's a $15 donation. Linktree link in the profile. Or if you're on YT, it's just pinned to the top of the chat. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. For Alicia. Oh, and your time mark, Alicia, is 1:44. 1:44. Not a minute, but an hour. 1:44. So if you ever want to rewatch it, make sure you subscribe to my channel and you can rewatch it at any time. 1:44. Okay. What does Alicia need to know about why her company is being blocked from selling at farmers markets? Wonderful. Thank you for subscribing. I wish it told me on here. It doesn't tell me. But Spirit, what does Alicia need to know about being blocked from farmers markets? Spirit, what does Alicia need to know about being blocked from these farmer markets? And events. Yep. They understand. So the first thing I'm seeing is the product in which you're selling, like, it makes me feel like they have a limit to how many of the products. So like what they're showing me, I don't know if this is what it is, but they're showing me like soaps and lotions and things like that. So I don't know if that's what you're trying to sell at these farmers markets and events. But that's what they're showing me here. Could be something similar. So make sure, like, as soon as you hear this event's going on, you apply to it. There's also this feeling of like vendors who are just constant. They're always there. They have a relationship with the organizers of these events, of these farmers markets. And so it feels like these people always get like first pick, like run of the mill, if you will. Okay, she says she does. So it just makes me feel like that's the problem here, is like there's like, you need more networking. Okay, you need to network with more. You need to find out who's the organizers of these events, and understand, like, you can reach out to them. You can send them like an edible arrangement or something to let them know, like, hey, I appreciate it that you are hosting this event. And like, I just want to let you know, like, this is who I am. I did that too. Okay. But I would keep doing it because it keeps coming in. But this should just be validation that Spirit's here, and it should be confirmation that we're gave them my products. Okay. But I would, keep doing that as well. But like, also give them a little bit extra too. But there's something here that's going to be new and exciting coming in. Transformation. So with the Ace of Wands here, it is all aces are brand new. Brand spanking new. But the wands are motivation, their passion, their desire, their transformation, their creativity. They're psychics. So just know, like, there's something new coming out, and it's literally the hand of universe, hand of God, hand of spirit, whatever you want to call that energy. It's all the same words for the same energy. But it's divinely led. Okay. And you can see the sun here. The sun is perceived positive. So let's literally got the sun, the most positive card you can get. But let's see what the other cards have to say. Things are going to pick up. Don't give up on yourself. Wow. 3 pages. This is new. Like, you might be really new to the market, really new with your products, really new here. Okay. Because all pages are newbies. They're beginners. They're starting. They have to make a name for themselves. Okay. Don't give up. Don't give up. Your cards are literally screaming, don't give up. I do feel Spirit is blocking me. It just might not be in the divine timing. Divine timing happens for every single person in a different way. Okay. So it could be something like that. Oh no, I've done this for years. But either way, just because they're saying there's a new beginning though, because we have the Ace of Wands and then these newbies coming in. So there is some new things coming in for you, and they're going to come in very, very, very fast. The Eight of Wands is the fastest moving card in the deck. I have been doing farmers markets and events, but this year is an issue. Oh, it's this year. So there's something new coming in, though, that's coming in very fast, that's going to bring with it the sun, this positivity. Okay. I hear what you're saying to me, Alicia. I absolutely hear you, but I got to read the cards. And the cards are saying there's a new opportunity here. So it may not be baking a more, I'm reading this wrong. I'm so sorry. So is it maybe not baking a more my psychic abilities? I'm not sure if I understand that, actually. I thought it was me, but I don't know if I understand that. But what's coming through, it's not just psychic abilities, but it's like trusting in yourself, trusting like this is going to happen. But it could be a whole new event comes in, whole new event in a whole different city, maybe a neighboring city. I'm not sure what baking a more my psychic abilities mean. I don't know what baking is. Oh, maybe not baking and more my psychic abilities. Possibly, but trusting in yourself is definitely here. But I feel like something new is going to come, like a new farmers market. Cat, thank you so much for the follow. Like a new farmers market, new event. There's something new that's coming in. Let's see what the other cards are. You're going to take your power back. Like whatever this new thing is, they might even reach out to you about it. This is a message coming out of the blue. That's what this is, as well as the fastest moving card in tarot. You can see it's faster than the motorcycle, and it's putting you in perfect alignment. So I do think something big is coming for you. I think something big, something new that you haven't done before, maybe a new event you haven't done before, a new city you haven't worked in, something like that. But it just feels like, it feels so good. Honestly, I feel like I want you to keep going, take your power back, and like say like, this is what I'm doing. This is what I like. Because I do want you to trust your intuition. Definitely, because you're talking about more of a psychic ability thing. And we have the moon. The moon is about psychic abilities. It's about spirituality. It's also about deception. But there's nothing here indicating that there's like, there might be something going on where somebody's like, no, like I had a bad run-in. I had this, I had that. I mean, I don't know if you've already done and asked for feedback back about like why you're not being let into the farmers markets you used to be in. I definitely would ask, like, what's the problem, to get that feedback. But with the moon here, it is about trusting in yourself. You have both the Page of Cups and the moon, okay, and an Ace of Wands. So there is something here that intuitively that you may be picking up on, but there's something about deception happening as well. So I definitely would reach out for feedback and be like, hey, I was here last year. I thought everything went well. Like, what happened? And get the feedback from them as well. But I do feel like something new is going to come in, some new event, some new farmers market that might not have been there before. And it's going to happen quick. And the sun is here. The sun is the most perceived positive. You can't have a better card than the sun ever. The sun is never negative. It never, ever is negative. Hey, Kelly. But I do think that this is something new is coming in. It's going to happen fast. So trust in it. Okay. So Alicia, I'm so sorry they're blocking you from it. I'm so sorry that you've done all the things that came through already. So that was just, I guess, evidence that they're paying attention to you. But I would definitely look for something new, but it feels like it's going to come to you anyways. But you can definitely keep your eye out and let people know that you're interested in participating. I'm so sorry that's happening to you, though. It makes me feel like there's somebody who's like talking poorly on your products or something like that. I'm not sure what's going on here, or it feels like they have too much of the same. But Alicia, I do hope that helps, love. I do hope it helps. Thank you, Kay, for the tiny dinies. Roar. All righty, guys. Thanks for being here. Thank you so much for hanging out with me on YT and on TT. If you are interested in a reading, we have an opening right now. It's a $15 donation. Linktree link in the profile, Venmo, PayPal, or my website. Once you do that, make sure to come over to YT where there's not going to be any glitches, any pauses, any freezes. You're not going to be filtered in your comment section. So come on over as soon as you can to YT once you send in your donation. $15, 15 to Venmo, PayPal, or my website. Yes, absolutely, Bianca. We can get your freebie here. For Bianca. Spirit, what does Bianca need to know? I like how you freeze on TT as you say that. Just proving my point. That's all it's doing, is proving my point. For Bianca, Spirit, what does Bianca need to know? What does Bianca need to know? What does Bianca need to know? She goes, no, literally. All right. One more shuffle here that's actually better than that, because that was a terrible shuffle. All right, let's see what's going through. Ooh, I pulled this card, immediately heard, I'm moving on up to the east side, to a deluxe apartment in the sky. I'm moving on up. All right, I'm done. This is like you're making some real moves here. Murex, yeah. We like literally you're making all the moves you need to. It makes me feel like you also like are stopping your mental block. Your mental this I read this and it's just like my mental block is little. It's not as big as it was. So I do think you're definitely working on them and you're letting yourself move forward. You have everything you need. You have the swords, you have the cups, you have the wands, you have the pentacles, that magician's wand. That magician's wand is right there. Yes, you're so on point. So I do feel like you are like you're making money moves. Oh, chew. This is very interesting. This is very interesting because we have the Seven of Swords, the Three of Cups, and the Seven of Wands. So you are reassessing some things. You're reassessing who belongs in your life, who's meant to be in your life, who's there to support you, who is literally encouraging you, and those who are saying like, I don't know, Bianca. I don't know if you should be doing that. I don't think that's really right for you. I don't really think you should be doing what you're doing. Like the people who are not supporting you, you're like, get out, get out, get out, leave. I'm moving on up. That is what is important, right? Because you have the vantage. You have the vantage. Exit left, please. Thank you so much in a single file line. You are moving forward. You are leveling up, right? We're moving on up. And then 2 sevens, evaluation, assessment, knowledge, things like that. Like this is very much like your time to shine and you're not going to let anyone rain on your parade. Why did I hear a perfect day? Nothing standing in my way. Perfect day. Nothing's gonna bring me down. Anyone know where that's from or the movie that's from? It's like the title track to the movie. What's the timestamp, by the way? I'm going to go subscribe. The timestamp, I'm going to say do 1 hour, 52 minutes. But anyone else know what title track that's from? What movie? I got to know. You guys got to tell me. Comment it. I know you know it. Everyone knows it. Everyone knows it. And once I said, everyone's going to be like, oh, I moved over from TT. Yay. You're Aaron, right? Phantom, you're Aaron. Boom. Gotcha. Appreciate you so much. You're very welcome. Yes, Lonnie, you can get your freebie, my darling. Absolutely, you can. Guys, come on. Perfect day. I know it's not my best singing, but you guys don't know it? You guys don't know it. I'm A.A. Ron. Hey, A.A. Ron. Am I really going to have to say it? I have no idea, actually, Kiki. Girl, it's Legally Blonde. It is the opening scene from Legally Blonde. I love that movie. I stand that movie. I do like Reese Witherspoon. I think she's fucking hilarious. And that movie is exactly about perseverance. She has the confidence. She has the knowledge. She knows what she wants. She goes and gets it. She doesn't let other people talk shit about her. Instead, she makes it so much better because she befriends these people. She's like, you can't keep me down. We're going to be friends if you like it or not. Like we all should be more like Elle Woods. Ugh. I have 1 more week of subscription. I paid extra. You don't have to subscribe again if you don't want to, but I did figure out the issue. We're going to see on the 15th if I get actually paid again or not. But it does seem like that issue was resolved. Rebecca Moody, thank you so much. She said, love it. Aaron, I got you, my love. You're going to be after Lonnie's freebie because Lonnie is a subscriber. It would not let me ask for my freebie. I asked you 3 times yesterday. See, this is why YT is better than TT because TT has me freezing all the time, lagging all the time, and It's not saying, can I get my freebie? It's not, you asked 3 times. It makes me so frustrated because you pay for that. You pay for that privilege. I should be able to see that. Ugh. It's so irritating. I'm so sorry, love. Yes, it's better now that I know that too. I'm so sorry though, love. That's so frustrating. TT is really annoying. It's I'm also a streamer and it's only been getting worse. That's why I'm moving over. That's why I'm moving over here. So I'm trying to direct you all over here is because this one is just superior. No, I don't see when people follow me. No, I don't get gifts, which honestly, I don't need gifts. I don't need gifts at all. So I'm not worried about the gifts aspect on it. And I don't think you can I think you can do a monetary subscription, but I don't know how that works. I'm not going to direct anyone to do it. I don't fucking know how it works yet. So I don't want you to do something I have no idea about. But yeah, I'm trying to move over here so that everyone gets their comments heard. Everyone is available. Yeah. All right. And Lonnie, for a checkpoint, we're going to say a minute 59. A minute 59 is where you can subscribe to my channel. You go to a minute 59 and you'll be able to see your freebie because it automatically posts to my channel, which also is more superior than the other one here. Yes, definitely. I would do both if you can. If you have a laptop, I would do both, or another phone or an iPad. I would do both. All right, Lonnie. Whew. Spirit, what does Lonnie need to know? Spirit, what does Lonnie need to know? Spirit, what does Lonnie need to know? Oh, that was a 4 of Wands. Can I find it again? No, that's okay. Let's see if it comes out on its own. Oh, that was a terrible shuffle. This is the last shuffle, I promise. That was just really, really bad. That was a really bad shuffle. All right, let's see what's going on. What does Lonnie need to know, Spirit? Here we go. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Got to get back to work. Bye. Love you. Thank you for being here, Bianca. Now we have strength for you here, Lonnie. Strength is Leo. This is saying that you have consistent access to that strength for those on YouTube, on TT. You have consistent access to that strength. You are somebody who can take on whatever. Even if I feel tired, even if I feel like I don't want to be strong anymore, I want to be the one that gets taken care of now, you are still strong enough to go for it. You're still strong enough to pick up your big girl pants, put them on, and go forth, even if you are tired, exhausted, things like that, which I do think you are tired. I do think you are tired. I don't think you're necessarily holding yourself back in a mental way where it's your brain is blocking you. Yes, I'm a Leo too, and I'm freaking exhausted. It's pre-break and all. That's what I'm reading here. I'm reading more exhaustion than holding yourself back. It's I just almost the kids did this to me. The kids took the ropes and tied them around me and put a blindfold on me and said, you have to stay here. And you're like, oh no. Oh no. But the thing about this card is that the ropes are not tied really tight. Kids can't tie them really tight anyways. So you can wiggle out of them. You can take the blindfold off and you can, thank you, Spirit, and walk away. Be transparent. I got so many burps for you. So many burps. Be transparent. Okay. Be transparent with how you're feeling, what you're thinking. If you need help, if you need assistance, be honest about it. Be honest. Don't be afraid to be. And even if people are judging you over it, bitch, I got fucking kids and they run me ragged and I'm tired because I'm an adult. Okay. I don't have the same energy level as the kids. So I do need help. If you need to take them to a play place, like a McDonald's play place, do they even exist anymore? And plus McDonald's is shitty, but for kids, whatever. Take them somewhere to get their energy out. Take them somewhere where you can sit and you can just chill and they can have fun. If they know how to swim and you're confident in their swimming, you can take them to the community pool. Ones that have lifeguards and stuff. So we care about safety. Things like that. Even if it's cold outside, there's indoor pools places. So find an indoor pool, get them somewhere where they're not bothering you as much and they're exerting energy. If you're not already doing that, if you are already doing that, just know this is confirmation. Spirit sees this, but you need to be more transparent. Okay. Be transparent. Be honest and open with what your needs are. Okay, Lonnie? I hope that helps. I hope that gives you clarity. I hope it gives you insight. Thank you for being a subscriber. Thank you for being a regular. Thank you for being one of my original people. I think you've been here for 2 years with me. So thank you, Lonnie, so much. I love you so much. And I appreciate you always. Always, always, girl. You know I love you. See, the thing about the tube is that it's inverted. The camera's inverted. So my hand hearts look bad. But on TT, they look great. But here they don't look so good. Oh my goodness. But I do hope that helps there, my friend. All right. So we are going to keep it moving. We have Aaron now. Guys, if anyone else is interested in a reading, $15 donation. Linktree link in the profile, Venmo, PayPal, or my website, Human Design with Melody. You can find it in the bio here. You can find it it's nice and pinned right at the top of the chat. Yep, awesome read, and I can hear just fine too, so that's good. I truly think what happened was that I was streaming 2 YouTubes. I was trying to get like my meditation music on because I love meditation music. It's not like my favorite genre. Like I love a kick in the fucking mouth when I listen to music. Love reading, please, and thank you. Absolutely, Aaron. Like I love that. I love like rock and roll. I love alternative music. I just love a kick in the fucking face when I listen to music. But when I'm doing any sort of spiritual work, it's always meditation music. It's always like spa music, relaxation music. Like that also gets my gears going. Yeah, nah. All right, Aaron, let's go ahead and do your love reading for Aaron. Spirit, what does Aaron need to know about love? Spirit, what does Aaron need to know about love? Spirit, what does Aaron need to know about love? And Aaron, if you ever want to look back, remember today's date, and it's about 2 hours and 5 minutes. 2 hours and 5 minutes. Why is The Rock in my ear? So Dwayne The Rock Johnson, I hear that song he sings like, I am hungry, I devour, I have something and I'm power. I don't fucking know the words of it. So recording, wonderful. But it's all about like you're ready, they're hungry, they're ready to take it on. And it's a little aggressive, like the Rock in the song. Hopefully you know what song I'm talking about. Is a bit aggressive. So I would tone it down. Even if you're excited, you're ready, you're hungry, you're ready to take it on. Just make sure that you are even keeled. Okay. I know the song. Okay, wonderful. Because I think that's all I know from it, but that's what came in. Because I feel like you feel single to me. You can correct me if I'm wrong, of course. But it just feels like you're ready. You're ready for the next love. You're ready you're ready. You're ready. But there's something that might be holding you back. There might be something holding you back. You have these 2 sphinxes here. The sphinxes is your mindset. Okay. It's your mindset saying like, hey, something's holding me back. It's not letting me go, even though I'm single and excited. Yes. Okay. Wonderful. And then we have the wheel. The back wheel is a burning rubber. They are ready. So make sure your mindset is also matching your readiness. All right. So you're not holding yourself back. You know, you're the prize. You know that you're a good partner. You know that you're here for you and your partner. Like, you know how to be a partner. You're not going to gaslight anyone. Now that I think you are. I really don't. I promise you I don't. But like, you're not going to hurt people is basically what I'm trying to say. You are the one who's like, I'm a participant. I'm an active participant and I'm ready to take it on. You have that magician's wand. You have her wand, okay? This is the card deck, a holder, but you can see the wands right there. You have everything you need. You have everything you need. All the tools of tarot at your disposal right here, okay? You got it. You got it all. Let's see what your other cards have to say. The 7 of Swords is getting a lot of work. This is actually makes me feel like in your past, you might have had somebody lie to you, cheat on you. It honestly feels like somebody might have cheated on you in your past. Fuck them. They're not worth your time. They're not worth your effort. But I agree. I've been writing in my manifestation journal. And I do think that's going to come in. Okay. We have the 7 of Swords. So I do think this is in your past. And I think you've taken a break. I think you've done that. You're like, I need to get my shit together. I need to get my head right. I need to get my emotions right. I need to let go of anyone that's deceived me or cheated on me or stole from me. But it does feel like somebody in your past really want to fight them over it. But I'm glad you took your time. I'm glad you took your time. I'm glad you took a break. I'm glad you got back into yourself, into your well-being. And then we have the Emperor. I let that shit go. Yes. Wonderful. Hi, Sasa. Thank you for the rose. But we do have the Emperor. This makes me feel like it's you. I don't know if you're an Aries, anything, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign, but regardless of your astrology, this is a card saying like you are ready. Like when I see this for you, it doesn't make me feel like somebody who wants control. It doesn't make me feel like somebody it's like, I feel like I'm honestly going to be a good partner. I'm going to be a good king in somebody's life because emperors are all kings. It's just another word for king. Hi, Blooming Soul Path. But I do feel like this is going to be really, 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 really wonderful. I've got the Emperor and the Empress recently and Capricorn. So girl, you got them both. You got them both, the pair, if you will. So there's something beautiful coming out of this, and you're ready to take it on. You have my favorite card in the entire deck. The entire deck. I don't know if you know this yet, Aaron, what it is, but it is the Death card. The Death card is saying, you said you let that shit go. I believe you because the Death card is saying we did let it go. We let it metaphorically die. Okay, we let it metaphorically unalive itself. Sorry, I had to say it for TT. You let it go. You said, that's not what I'm serving. I'm bringing in room for my good fortune, for my good shit that's coming in. This is the sun. That's the sun. In between the two towers traditionally represent, in traditional tarot, represent the moon card. The moon card is a card of deception. We already talked about the deception, right? The deception's right here. We already talked about it. So we know that you are moving past that. You are receiving that sunlight, that wisdom that comes with that. You are ready. And then the last card we have is the Nine of Pentacles, the abundance card in the deck. You have your abundance here. You have things going on for you. You just need to continue going down your path and knowing, like, I learned my lesson. I'm not going to hold that deception. I'm not going to hold anyone responsible for this deception except for the person who deceived me. That's the only person that deserves any blame in this matter. And then boom, you're going to receive what comes your way. I got October. I know October seems like a minute away, but there might be something good coming in October for you. Okay. Some love, somebody that you might start talking to, you might meet them in October. But there's something happening in October that I feel really, really happy and confident with. So I do hope that helps. I hope that gives you clarity. I hope it gives you insight. And thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for your donation. And thank you for being a regular nowadays. I really appreciate you so much, Aaron. Thank you. Thank you. I hope it helps. Hi, Kay. Welcome in. All right, guys. Halloween is my favorite time of the year. Well, good things happen. And you know what's really funny? Autumn leaves and pumpkins, please. I think this happened with Neetha. When Neetha was first joining me, I think she was the one who was like, I had a Snoopy mug and like somehow Snoopy came into her reading. And she didn't know I had a Snoopy mug at the time. Like Snoopy just came into the reading and she's like, oh my God, I relate with Snoopy. Like, and then when she was talking about how she related with Snoopy. And then I was like, you know what's crazy? I got my Snoopy mug. And now I have my Halloween, my autumn mug. I love my job. What's funny is my boyfriend picked this out for me. He is so sweet to me. He is. I'm so thankful I got him because, and I hope he doesn't want to leave ever, because he's entitled to leave if he ever feels like it. But he gets me a mug every morning for my tea so that I don't have to like get to the top shelf because I'm so small. So he gets it out for me, and then he's been redoing the front of his house, his living room, and his bedroom to get ready for me. So I feel very thankful. But I think you're going to have something similar to that in October. Alrighty, guys. So if you guys are interested, we are moving on here. I think I'm going to quickly go to the bathroom. How many questions can we ask in one reading? You mean? Because it's one donation per question. So you can ask as many questions as you like, but the only thing is like in a 5-minute period, it's hard for me to answer multiple questions. That's why I say it's like basically one question per donation because it's just not enough time to like do a bunch of questions. But we can always try if you like, but I do try to keep it like one question per donation. I have dyslexia of the mouth, I promise. Understood. Okay, wonderful. Let me quickly go to the bathroom, guys. I'm going to run real quick and then I'll be right back. So I'm just going to pause. I'm not going to pause either one because I don't know how to pause YT anyways. So I'm just going to run to the bathroom. I'm going to pee. I'll be right back. Give me a minute and a half. Minute and 30. Time me. All right. I am back. Bloom, bloom. Alrighty, guys. So I don't know if it was a minute and a half because I don't know. Either way, it doesn't matter. If you guys are interested in a reading, it's a $15 donation. Linktree link in the profile. I'm just checking to see if I missed anything. I want to log on to YouTube, not YouTube, PayPal and Venmo just in case. Gosh, Indianapolis, quit bothering me. Cozy blanket too. Yeah, always have my Red Wings blanket. I am a Detroit girl. I love my Red Wings. I love them so much. They are literally my favorite sports team. Hockey's my favorite sport. So yeah, and also Salem really loves to have a taut blanket. So like I keep my knees crossed and then I put, the blanket on it and make it really taut for him. And then when he comes, he just plops right down here on the blanket. So this is my NHL team isn't in my state. Who's your team? I know a lot of people who have different teams on state. Like my boyfriend, his favorite football team is the Niners because they're red. And that's how he just decided it when he was a kid. Red's his favorite color. He likes red. So that's it. The Vegas Golden Knights, that's a whole new ass team. The Golden Knights, I think, are probably about, I want to say around 5 years old now. They're one of the newer teams though, but that's awesome. See, I love that shit. Like whatever you like. Yes, I do that too. LOL. Wonderful. Yeah, but like whatever you like. It doesn't have to be in your state. But mine just happens to be because I don't know if you know about the Red Wings, but they're fantastic. At least they were in the 90s when I was growing up. They were winning their back-to-back, 97, 98. They won in 2002. They won in 2008. Gosh, I just fucking love that. Kay, I got you. Financial improvement. Absolutely, Kay. Let's see what's going on. Let me know when you come back. I loved their come-up story of being second strings who pulled together to get the playoffs. I love underdogs. Yay! I'm so glad. With the blanket. Yeah. Oh, you do that with the blanket with the cats. I got you. Sorry, I moved on so quick. Miss K, I got you. Thank you so much. I don't know if you donated twice right away. I saw 2 notifications come in. No, just the one. Perfect. Do you see any financial improvement for me? Will my travel plans to go abroad happen this year? And if so, when? Okay. And Miss K, just so you know, if you can do the friends and family option instead of the business option next time that you go on to and donate, please do that so that they don't take any money from me. That's really just the reason. I'm just transparent. They take money. Sure. I'm sorry. No, that's okay. You don't know what you don't know till you know, my friend. Plain and simple. But Miss and Kay, if you can actually make it over to YouTube where there's not going to be streaming issues or anything like that, and you're not going to be filtered, if we can try to do that again. I think you tried the day before yesterday, but I want you to see if you can try again and see if you can get on. Make sure that you press join the live chat so that you can actually chat with us here. So, and it should be right under my live, right under where like my picture is, my camera is. It should say start live chat, and just click on that, and then you should be able to comment right from there. All righty, guys. So we're just waiting on Kay to come over to the tube. Lydia, thank you for following so that she can get a reading where it's not going to lag, it's not going to pause, it's not going to freeze, it's not going to filter her comments. So we're just waiting on Miss Kay here to get onto the YT. If you guys can also join us on YT, that would be rad AF. Because it's just better. It's just better. The live stream isn't filtering. It isn't glitching. It isn't freezing. Things like that. There they are. Woo, 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 woo. All right, Kay, let's see what's going on. For KKK. Spirit, what does Kay need to know about their finances? Spirit, what does Kay need to know about their finances? Spirit, what does Kay need to know about their finances? Kay, on YouTube, you will be able to re-watch this reading. Your timestamp is 2 hours and 19 minutes. 2 hours and 19 minutes, if you ever want to re-watch it. What does Kay need to know about their finances? It feels like whatever trip you're trying to plan, honestly, it doesn't make me feel like it's going to happen. They're giving me 2027. They're giving me 2027. So you have time to save up. It just feels like with finances, like it's going to be hard to collect the finances right now. That's what it feels like to me in my body. And what I'm seeing is 2027 is when, and I feel like you're going to make like this trip be like big, giant, huge. Like you're going to do everything that you want on this trip. You're going to have an itinerary. You're going to nail everything on that itinerary. You're going to have beautiful foods and beautiful culture and beautiful dances. And like, you're just going to have this beautiful time, but it's about 2 years away right now. Cause it just feels like right now and it does feel like, yes, Denise, my list is still open, my love. Hi, J Nails. Oh, that's Jamie. Hey, Jamie. But it just feels like right now with like the global market, like it needs to recover more so that you feel confident and going away. But I do see you like having either a different credit union account, and please have a credit union. They said bank account. I changed it to credit union. Get on a credit union. Get out of the banks. Everyone get out of the bank system. They're tanking. Okay. They're tied to the stock market. Either way, I digress. Have a different account. I just see you putting $5 in, $5 in, $5 in, $5 in every chance you can, and putting in that $5. And it just feels like it's going to really make a difference. Like really make a difference. Lydia, sorry, I'm not going to read that question. One, it's a $15 donation, but that looks like we're spying on your son's dad, and I don't like that. I don't spy on other people. But Kay, I'm gonna pull some cards right now. But it definitely feels that way to me that that you're gonna save and you're gonna make it so that you are going to have what you need when you do that. So we have the Wheel of Fortune here, especially in a finance reading. Oh, we love to see her, but she is turning in your favor if you allow her to, or she's saying you're repeating cycles. That's what she does. She's a cycle. So don't repeat cycles, break out of these cycles. But it does feel like there's something here, like with the economy, that is affecting you going. Let's see what's going on. Honey, I can't give you that closure. I'm sorry, my love. That's on them to give you that closure. I'm sorry, love, but I'd be happy to read about your love life and see what to come for your love life. But the way that was worded was like, I just don't have consent. I don't have consent to tap into their energy. And without their consent, I'm not going to do it. I hope to not offend you, darling, but that's the facts, Jack. All right. So we have the Six of Swords. So there's something transforming because we're coming out of this like I was saying, I really feel like the economy has something to do with this. Okay. But I do feel like right now it's not enough. There's things happening where it's like it's going to transition though. Okay. Hold on. I want to pause this really, really quickly. Thank you, Lydia. No worries. Thank you. Thank you. No worries to you either, darling. My heart goes out to you. I'm sorry that happened to you. That's fucking shitty. It's really shitty. And I just want you to know that I really do have sympathy for you on that. And that's fucking terrible. And I'm here for you. I really am. Even if it sounded, sometimes I have a tonal problem. Denise, thank you so much. Which I don't mean to have, but me and all of my siblings somehow got a tonal problem. And we think it's from our dad, who also has a tonal problem. So I apologize that. I run a business. Win. What are you asking when for? When the transition's happening? Is that what you're asking for, Kay? And I do have you pause because I wanted to talk to Lydia because I felt bad about how I worded that or maybe how I sounded. So I just wanted to reach out and make sure. Yes. Okay. Well, I think you're doing a transition. It feels like it's happening right now. It feels like you're like going to start this transition because it has to do with the economy and the economy is crashing. Even now, like, even though it's like surging because he paused the tariffs because he's a fucking idiot to even start the tariffs. But it still feels like right now is the transitional period. Now you're going through it right now. And honestly, everything's going to be fine. Everything is going to be fine because right now in this transition, you're learning so much. You're learning how to protect yourself. You're learning to be a light in the darkness. Okay. Oh, thank you so much for the confirmation there, Spirit. But we have the Hermit, who is Virgo, who I personally think is the smartest zodiac sign that there is. Okay, the smartest zodiac sign there is. So just know, like, this is very much like you're learning things, you're gaining knowledge, and that's what's going to help you with this transition to start something new. Okay, so we have the Ace of Wands. This is transformation. Like, all wands are fire. Fire by nature is transformative. Like, again, my favorite example is just think of a bonfire. A bonfire starts with wood, starts with logs, ends with ash, transforms. So there's something that is transforming in your finances that is occurring because of what's happening right now with the stock market, with all of that. And then we end with the Star card. Your wishes, your manifestations, they're going to come true. They're going to come to light. All right. So there's going to be something happening where money is going to start working for you. But I don't think it's going to happen. It makes me feel like this year is so unstable that I just don't think you can do it this year. That's why I think 2027 is coming in, is because that's when you're going to feel stability. That's when you're going to be able to make up any losses you may have during this period, and start that new thing. Start that new thing right here. That new transformative thing. Sorry, I'm just seeing what else is out there real quick before we fully end. Have faith in yourself is coming through. Have faith in yourself because you are savvy. You are savvy. I feel like you're very smart. I feel like you are the Virgo. I feel like you are the Virgo. I feel like you're so smart and you're so savvy and that you can get through this. It's just like penny pinching right now. Okay. That's how it's going to be. It's going to be penny pinching. It makes me feel like until at least the end of the year. And I hate that for you. And I'm so sorry. I kind of hate that for everybody. I feel like that's a global thing. Sometimes it's so frustrating. I know it is, because it's like, I know what I bring to the table. I know my products are good. I know whatever my business is good. But with the falling of the stock market and the economy, it just feels like everything got pushed back. Like everything got pushed back. Like all of your achievements, all the steps you made, but it's not gone. I want to reiterate, it is not gone. It's just, you're taking 2 steps back. That's all it is. That's all it is. So keep persevering, keep going forward, get that credit union, get that account, put that $5 in every week, or whenever you can. If you can do it daily, awesome. If you can't do it daily, that's okay. That's all right. That is not a big deal. But get that $5 in that account, okay? I hope everything is going to be positive. I think it is going to end up positive for you. I really do. I really, really, really do. The Wheel of Fortune like rarely comes out. She rarely comes out. But I think you're going to get her when the timing's right. That's the thing. I do think you're going to get her when the timing's right. And when somebody, I don't know, somehow gets that man out of office, the man that looks like my cup. Fucking asshole. I hate that man. I fucking hate that, man. Okay, but I love you, okay? But I love you. I hope everything is going to be positive. I think I already read that. I think I already read that. All right, so everything's going to be good, my friend. Lydia, I hope you're still here. I feel bad how I talked to you. I'm so sorry. Thank you very much. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. All right. So Denise, thank you for submitting your $15 donation. Anyone else who's interested in a reading, $15 donation. You can either go on to YT and then you can click the link that is pinned to the top chat or the live chat, or you can go on to my profile here on TT and then click on the Linktree link in there and then send in your donation. But I am going to ask Denise if you have a YT to pop on over to YT, to click on the live chat option when you get onto my live, second link in the link tree, and then come on over here. All right. And guys, after Denise we don't have anyone. So you're going to be next. Yes, please, Denise. Please. That's going to be a place that's not going to lag. It's not going to freeze me. It's going to allow all your comments to come through. It's just a superior platform when it comes to actually streaming. Because this app here glitches all the time. All the time. I'm constantly freezing. I'm constantly, people aren't hearing my messages or hearing what I'm reading and they paid for it. And it's like really frustrating. But on YT, it is much better. It is much better. And Denise, make sure that you press on. Hopefully you can still hear me. I don't know if you can still hear me or not, but make sure you press the chat like on the screen, like where you see me like live streaming, press on the chat button and then it should open up the chat and you'll be able to comment right from there. Wonderful. Okay, I'll see you in a second over here, okay? Second link in the link tree. Super easy. Super easy. Hi, Indy. I hope you're doing well there, Indra. Welcome in. Hey, Nyla. So, Nyla, are you Denise with Nyla's name? That's okay if you are. Yeah. Okay, wonderful. Thank you, Denise, for coming on over here. What type of reading are we doing, my love? What type of reading? And your time mark or your timestamp is 2 hours and 30 minutes. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel because this is going to automatically post all by itself as soon as I'm done here. And your time mark is 2 hours and 30 minutes. So if you want to fast forward to your reading, that's the time mark. Is this man I'm with for me? It's draining. Ooh, interesting. Okay, let's see what's going on. Let's see what the cards have to say about this man's here. For Denise. Spirit, what does Denise need to know about this current love she's experiencing, this man's? What does Denise need to know about love with this man's that she's seeing? Sorry. I just feel my shoulders going, ugh. Spirit, what does Denise need to know about this man that she's seeing? Oh my gosh. I heard antics. Oh, is this man putting you through some bullshit? What is the antics? What is he doing? Gosh, not to shit on my community of ADHD people, but he makes me feel like he needs something to like calm himself down. He needs more caffeine, maybe thiamine. Don't quote me on it. Don't put him on it. But I think caffeine and L-theanine, I think, helps with ADHD. Manipulation, that's the antics. Ugh. But he makes me feel like he's up here all the time. Like there is no low. It's just boom, boom, boom. And like, I'm not judging him on it. I mean, I'm chaos. My boyfriend will tell you, I'm chaos. Chaos incarnate. because I can't do a simple task without it being like things falling and things breaking. It's like, I'm so silly. But like with him though, it just makes me feel like I just want him to shut up. Just shut up. Stop talking, sir. Not, it's like he doesn't even say anything of importance. He just talks to talk because he can't shut up. She goes, yes, with many S's. Oh, let's see what the cards have to say about this man. Girlie, you're over it. And look at how you can read it, Denise, for the first time ever. You can read her shirt. Literally says the word over it. You cannot read it here on TikTok. For why? No idea. On YT, you can read it. But you're being presented with more of the same. Okay, he's not going to listen to you. He's not going to really care about your needs and what you want and how you go. I'm so over it. Like, over. I don't remember what song that's from, but it's from Ash Nico. We're so over. I love her. Yeah, he's kind of a nightmare. He's kind of a fucking nightmare. The Nine of Swords is like, I wake up in the middle of the night or I have so much anxiety I can't sleep, but I'm reading it as like he's just a nightmare. Like he's just like too much. You don't have the energy for him. And it also makes me feel like that's the antics. Like draining you of your energy is the antics, is the thing that he's wanting, so that he brings you down a notch. Which, why are you going in a relationship trying to bring people down? When you're in a relationship, you're supposed to be a partner. Oh, it's so frustrating. But I see you moving on from him. I do. I see you moving on from him because you know your worth and you know your value, and you know you've already been here. You already done that. When you have the King of Wands here, this is a Leo card, can be Aries or Sagittarius, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. But this is definitely you saying, hey, I'm transforming. I'm ready to take on what I want to. They can't stay on their throne. Their back is not flush with the throne. It's not. They are wanting to get up. They're uncrossing their feet. They have a balled fist even. Like they're like, I'm going to fucking fight you. I'm going to get off this throne. I'm going to beat your ass. Like that type of thing. Don't block. I'm not threatening anybody. I'm just talking about the card. Anyone who's watching me out there in TT land. All right. The Nine of Wands here is saying like, you've already done this. You've already healed from somebody like this. This is telling you that like, you know, when the signs are that you need to stop. You need to not engage, and you're going to be in full alignment when you see things for exactly how they are and not how you want them to be or how you perceive them to be. You're going to get a lot better results. You're going to get a lot better results. You're going to be able to be in alignment with yourself, be honest with yourself, love yourself fully, and like not have somebody who's just like, honestly, he's too much. He's too much. And if it's like, you need to find somebody who's not like him, period. Like somebody else who can handle that energy, go for it, baby, all day, but not today, not you, not me, because there's something new coming in, something new that is going to be enlightening, that is going to level you up. This is the highest ace in the deck, the highest one. Okay, they're leveling you up. They're saying, hey, you can do this. This is divine intervention. This is being led by the divine. Okay, by universe, by source, by God, however you want to label that energy, it's all the same energy. And that new beginning is going to lead to your happily ever after and your own stability. Okay, you might find an earth sign person who is not this person, regardless of their astrology. It's not this person, but another earth sign person that is going to be strong. So that's Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo, and they're going to be stable. They're going to be strong. They're going to know what they want, and they're going to achieve what they want. Like they're a go-getter, but they're taking their time. They're taking they're patient. Okay. They're taking it in. And then we have the happily ever after card. 10 of Cups. So I don't think it's this guy. I think this guy's a nightmare situation that you're learning from, that you're healing from, that you're going to move on from. And then your next person that comes in, they feel like the better ticket. They feel like the better ticket there, Denise. So I do hope that helps. I hope that gives you clarity. I hope it gives you insight. Literally just pulled the Empress too. Know your worth and know your value, girl. Know your worth. Know your value. Hell yeah. And you might find them outside of Venus retrograde because we're in Venus retrograde until the 17th. Hi, you just popped up on my YouTube. Are you taking questions? I am taking questions. And I'm so glad that I pulled up on your YouTube. I don't know how this works. This is only my fourth time going live. So that's really exciting. On YouTube. I mean, I'm also on TT as well. Thank you. I agree. No problem, Denise. So if you're interested in a question, I have pinned at the very top of the chat here my Linktree link. Hi, Izzy. I missed you, girl. Shit. But you can send in a $15 donation. Linktree link is, again, pinned right at the top of the chat. You can use Venmo, PayPal, or my website to get on the list. And there's nobody right now. There's nobody. You're going to be the very next person I read. And I'm only going to be on for another round about 20 minutes, or at least my list is going to close in 20 minutes. Doesn't necessarily mean I'm going to get off. If I get multiple donations, I will make sure to read everybody before I leave, because otherwise that's some real bullshit. That's some real bullshit. Look at this little colicky thing. What is this? What are you? Okay, did I get it? I think I got it. Okay. You're doing paid readings only. Yes, right now I'm only doing donated readings at this time. Yep, donated readings. And I'm glad, Denise, that made sense, that resonated. I'm so glad that you agree, and good luck out there. It's hard in these streets with these men's. It's hard out here. Hi, Ali. What up? What up, my friend? So we are waiting on the next donation to come through. So if you're interested, like literally there is no wait at this time. No wait at this time. All right, got Carlina. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Carlina, thank you so much for your donation. I really appreciate it. Let me know in the comment section that you're here, and what type of reading you like, because I do 3 different types of readings. I do psychic readings, I do mediumship readings, and I do human design readings, which is my favorite modality. It's all about you, your energy, how to work with your energy, and how to trust yourself in making decisions. But Carlina, I got you. So let me know if you're Carlina, first and foremost. I believe you are, but I just want to make sure before I give a paid reading, a donated reading away. Okay, so I don't need their astrological signs at all. Izzy, I got you, my love. Thank you, Izzy. You're going to be next. And if you can meet me, Izzy, on YT, second link in the link tree, it's going to be a better situation. All right. So Carlina, let's see why Kay is upset with you. For you, your timestamp, if you ever want to rewatch this reading when it posts live on TikTok, on the YouTube, if you will, it's a minute. Nope. 2 minutes. No, it's not minutes. 2 hours, 40 minutes. Okay. 2 hours, 40 minutes. All right. Let's see what's going on here for Carlina. Carlina. Spirit, what does Carlina need to know about Kay being upset? Spirit, what does Carlina need to know about Kay being upset? Spirit, what does Carlina need to know about Kay being upset? So the first thing I feel, and just show you it is 5 minutes here on the timer. But the first thing that I feel is my throat. I feel like it's something I said. Sorry, I don't want my whole name used. Sorry about that. I always call in names before I do that, so I apologize. But either way, that's how I function. But it does feel like there's something that was said that upset Kay, like, because my throat is being very stimulated right now, and it makes me feel like there was something careless that was said, or something that I didn't really mean, and I just said either for the joke of it, for the fun of it, or just to like talk shit, because I don't know if you're somebody who's like my sister who just loves to talk. She loves to talk her shit. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. We need our shit talkers, because they spark people to change. But let me know if you'd like a nickname as well. Let me know if there's a nickname you'd rather me say. instead of your name. But with K, hi, Wendy Sue. With K, it just feels like this can be remedied. This does not feel like an end all be all, like we're not friends anymore. This feels like this could be remedied. Lena, okay, thank you so much for letting me know you'd rather be called Lena. Thank you so much. And I again apologize for using your full name. But either way, but she makes me feel like she would be open to reconciliation, but it's just like recognizing what was said and realizing like, oh, either that was a joke that went really wrong, I didn't mean it, like, or I was just really upset and really angry. And again, I apologize, I didn't mean to offend, but just being really self-actualized about what was said is going to honestly win you a lot of brownie points. Like, okay, like Lena understands, they know that this upset me, they're here, they understand like this is it. And or he, I apologize, he, whatever they may be. But it's just like making sure that you are being self-actualized with them. Okay. We have the Magician at the bottom of the deck. The Magician is saying that you have everything that you need. Everything you need. You have the wands, you have the cups, you have the wands, you have the pentacles, you have this growth of abundance, consistent access to it. Yellow in tarot is success, red in tarot is power and motivation, and white is innocence, black is protection. So you have everything that you need. You can see her wand here as well. Sorry, it's just mirrored. You see her wand here. This wand is a traveling wand. So if we see it again, we know where it's from. It's from the Magician. I think things are going to be fine. I do think this is a communication issue. Like the swords in tarot is about communication. It's about ideas, inspiration, communications, action, and you're ready to take on like whatever it is that you said to say, hey, I apologize for that. I'm sorry about that. I understand. Oh, thank you, Wendy Sue, for the goat. But I understand like I had a part to play in this and I apologize. Apologizing is going to be huge, but make sure this person isn't trying to manipulate you. I don't think they are. I'm not seeing in the cards. I'm not feeling in the body. So I don't think like this is a manipulation tactic, but pay attention to see if this is like something that repeats. I didn't do anything to him. Again, I think it's something that was said. Not something that you did, not an action you did, just something that was said, okay, that offended him. So I would ask like, hey, what's going on with this? Why is this here? Why are you upset? And make sure that this is not something that's repeating. If this is something that repeats, this could be a manipulation tactic. I don't see that in the cards. Okay. I don't see it in the cards. But I just want to caution you on it. Okay. I didn't say anything to him either. We barely talked and then suddenly he started being really nasty towards me. So maybe somebody else said something. It's something that was said. That's all I'm getting. And I don't know if it was you. I don't know if it's somebody else, but it's something that was said. Okay. That really got him. But you're going to recover from it. Okay. So it's something you're going to heal from, but this is going to put you in alignment because if they're so easy to believe somebody else instead of you, that's a problem on its own. Okay. I don't know if this is a love relationship. I don't know if this is a friendship, but it's whatever this is. If they're not going to believe you with what you say and they're believing somebody else, they got to go. Okay. If you're going to take rumors from other people and not come to the source, you're here for the drama. Definitely could have been one of his friends that liked me. Possibly. I don't see that in the cards either. I'm going to show you what my cards are because we're about to run out of time. So we have the 9 of Wands, which is you're going to heal from this. And this healing is going to bring you into alignment. It's going to bring you more stability into your life. Like saying like, hey, I know this. I know what's going on. You don't want to believe me. That's fine. I'm just going to move on. And then you're going to feel a lot more stable, a lot more like I have this. I got this. I can do this because we have the 8 of Pentacles and the 9 of Cups. 8 of Pentacles is the work that's worth it. Doing the work that's worth it. And if that's working on you and not dealing with the situation because they want to believe somebody else, then let that be. But we have the 9 of Cups as well, which is your wishes coming true, your manifestations coming true. This person could be potentially blocking it because it's causing some sort of emotional turmoil. And they're saying like, hey, get out of this emotional turmoil and you're going to be able to really excel. You're going to be able to excel and really get the wishes that you want, the manifestations you want going. Okay. So Lena, I hope that helps. I hope that gives you clarity. I hope it gives you insight. Yeah, I mean, if this is somebody who's believing other people over you, I wouldn't fuck with them. I wouldn't fuck with them because I did, not that I see it in the cards or felt it in the body, but this could be a manipulation tactic too. I don't feel it, which is strange. Usually when I'm dealing with narcissism, I feel it in the bodies, but I don't feel it. So if this is a repeat cycle, is this something they made up in their own head to be mad at you about so they can gaslight you? Pay attention, okay? Thank you. My sister has a channel and she started out just like this. It's not easy. Keep going. Good work. Thank you so much, Lena. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. That's so kind. And my heart goes out to you. You're strong enough to tell this man to fuck off, okay? And find something else. Because you are the prize, my friend. You are the one that has everything they need. Everything. They're going to come to you and try to take what you have. Don't let them. Don't let them. They don't deserve it. You come to me and you earn my respect. Sure, I'll share part of myself with you. No problem. But you have to earn my respect and you can't use, abuse, or hang me out to dry because you are the prize. Okay? Though, and I'm a Virgo. Shit, you smart as fuck. I'll tell you that much. Virgos are, I personally believe Virgos are the smartest out of all the zodiac. You are brilliant. You're a genius. You understand the world in a very logical way. I love a Virgo. I love a Virgo. All right. And I'm actually an Aquarius sun myself. But Lena, we're going to move on, my darling, but my heart goes out to you. You got this. Okay. You got this. All right, so we're going to go ahead and do Izzy. Izzy, thank you so much for submitting your donation. I'm only going to be on for around 10 minutes, I keep saying this wrong. My list is going to be open only for about 10 more minutes. So if you want to get a donation in now, go to either the bio on TT or you could just hit the link on the top of the pinned comment there. Hi, Queen. Hi, Izzy. What's going on, girl? What type of reading are we doing for you? And your marker, if you want to come back and look at your own reading, is 2 hours and 49 minutes. 2 hours and 49 minutes is your marker. Lena, did I give you a marker? I think it was 2 hours, 40 minutes, something like that. Yes, Wendy Sue, you can get your sub reading next, but join me on YT. Oh, Bessie, I am not good. Oh, no. Oh, Izzy, what's the topic? Or do you just want to see what Spirit has to say about not being good? Oh, you poor thing. I want to give you a hug. Just do general. I've got too much shit in my brain. Okay, Izzy. Not a problem. Let's see what's going on here. Just doing some cleansing breaths for you. I think I'm going to ask Spirit, how can we make you better? That's not the exact word that I'm going to use, but I'm going to have to say, how can you become good again? Or something like that. A question will come. I know it will. Oh, yay, Wendy Sue. I'm so glad. I'm so glad you're here, my love. All right. For Izzy. Spirit, how can we get our girl Izzy good again? How can we get our girl Izzy good again? Spirit, how can we get our girl Izzy good again? How can we help our Izzy? What does she need to know? What does she need to know? What does she need to know? We're going to pull out. Oh, that went away. Okay. It's oh, there's a card that's coming out. But it went away. Ah! So the imagery right away is literally being chased by a boulder. Almost like an Indiana Jones type, except it's not in a cave. You didn't have to weigh out a sandbag to put on the golden monkey. But it just feels like this boulder is chasing me and you're just you're running for your life. She goes, yup, in all caps. She's so funny. Girl, it's I want you to get out of the path of the boulder, but I know that's why you're here. How do I get out of the path of the boulder? Because it's how it is so this area that you're running in has a dip. So it's not you can easily climb over the wall and not get pummeled by this fucking boulder coming your way. So it is still running, Almost like Subway Surfers, the game? What is this imagery? That's crazy behaviors. But with Subway Surfers, like you are gaining things on this run. Or Temple Run is a good one as well. It's the same thing basically. But it's very much like you are gaining experience here. In a very drastic way. Okay. Very drastic way. She says, yes, ma'am. And she's laughing at the Subway Surfers. Like, what in the world is this video game here for? But otherwise, it's what I'm reading it is like you are gaining experience here. Ooh, know your worth and know your value, girl. Know your worth, know your. I'm tired of the lessons. Damn. Like, yes, I understand you for sure because it's so tough. Like, lesson after lesson is like, can I breathe, please? Can I get a breath here? But we do have the Empress. You know your worth, you know your value. Okay. I do think things are going to get better after the 17th of this month. That's when Venus is getting out of retrograde. It's going to go direct, but then it has some space to make up. That's called the shadow period until it gets to the point it was at before it retrograded. So there's going to be probably May. Actually, no, they're showing me June for you. June is going to get better for you. Okay. June is going to get better. I know it's like 2 months away. I know. I'm so sorry. But June seems like finally, like that's when you get to catch your breath. This retrograde grabbed me by the throat. Swear to God, I believe you. I believe you because we have the Seven of Pentacles. Like whatever you were doing before this retrograde, like you put a lot of work into it, you put a lot of effort into it. You're like, I'm going to watch this grow. I'm going to be successful in watching it grow. Oh, I got to burp. I feel it. Okay, thank you. Sorry, Spirit makes me burp for those of you who don't know. May is always terrible for me, so it makes sense why it would be June. So just know, like, we're gonna fast forward to June. Things are gonna get better. You're walking away from things right now, okay? And it's not just Venus retrograde; it's also the eclipses. This is the eclipse, okay? You can see how it's an eclipse. So the eclipses probably gave you a run for your fucking money, like especially with that boulder, like chasing you down. Damn girl, but it's almost like video games keep coming in here. I don't know if you ever played Crash Bandicoot as a child. I might be aging myself, but I'm 36, so I don't care. But Crash Bandicoot comes in where he's running and then he finally gets to his checkpoint and he's okay. That's how it feels. Because this is almost like allowing you to have a creative outlet. Like use this for your creativity. Use this in your art. Use this in your music. Use it. She goes, yes, I did. She played Crash Bandicoot as I think she's referring to. But use this in your art. Use this in your creativity. Use this as ammo for, making videos if you want to make videos. Like you can use a skit. Like this is what's been happening in my life. Like this is crazy shit. Like use a creative outlet so that you don't feel like you're drowning 100% of the time. Okay. Whether you're putting it in your journal, you're putting it on TikTok or YouTube or like shorts. I would do shorts, not like you can do long form if you like, but shorts are coming in more like a TikTok type thing. But it's like having that creative endeavor and like you are thinking too much about it, my love, which is hard not to, right? It's like this boulder's chasing me. I have to think about it all the time or it's going to collapse. Like it's going to get me. But this is something, I'm a musician, so that's really confirming. Yes, use it in your music. Use it as an outlet. Use it as a source of storytelling. What has happened? How did this occur? Why did this occur? What is your thoughts on it? I need a lobotomy. No, then you'll lose your musicianness, even though it's all made up. But the Nine of Pentacles is here. Abundance. You're going to get your rewards. Okay. You're going to get through this. You're going to use this in your creative outlets and you are going to see a reward for it. Okay. So use it. Don't get your lobotomy, girl. We need you strumming that guitar or playing that piano or whatever you're doing. We need you to do it. Mom Mantra, thank you for the follow. Because you're going to get your abundance out of it. This is actually going to elevate you, even though it feels like it's drowning you right now. It's actually going to elevate you if you use it correctly and you use it creatively. Okay. I'm so sorry you're going through this. That is fucking tough. But don't let that boulder win. That's a nice boulder. But don't let it win. All right. I love you, Izzy. I'm wishing you the best of luck, girl. You got this. Okay. Use it as storytelling. Use it as storytelling. I love that for you. In your songs. All right, Wendy Sue, we're going to do your freebie. And then after Wendy Sue, we don't have anyone else. Well, I'm only going to allow my list to be on for 3 more minutes. So if you want a 5-minute reading, donate now to either the bio or you can click on the Linktree link here on the YT. It's literally pinned at the top of the chat. I appreciate you, girl. You know I do. I love you, girly. All right, there she is. Let's go for Wendy Sue. But guys, if you're interested, my list is closing in literally 3 minutes, 2.5 actually, 2.5 minutes. So get that donation in now. Get that donation in now so you can. For Wendy Sue, Wendy Sue, Wendy Sue. Spirit, what does Wendy Sue need to know? I'm sorry, I'm seeing your little white dog. I'm seeing your little white dog. I don't know if you got her yet or not, but I feel like she's coming in real soon. For Wendy Sue, Wendy Sue, Wendy Sue, what does Wendy Sue need to know? What does Wendy Sue need to know? What does Wendy Sue need to know? All right, last shuffle here. Let's see what's going on. King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is very much, I get her tomorrow. I knew you were getting her soon. But this is somebody who's like on top of their game. They really are the richest king. They are luxurious. They are Taurus traditionally, but can also be Capricorn or Virgo, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. But this is somebody who has their shit together. And I feel like your shit is actually coming together. Oh my goodness. You got 2 kings. You got 2 kings. It's your emotional well-being. Okay. And I feel like your emotional well-being is going to be better having your pets, having both Zeke and our pretty little girl that's coming in. And the way the star card, your wish is coming true. Your manifestation's coming to light. You're strong enough to handle them. You're strong enough to take off. You're just put the work into it. And you will be able to go from these really rocky waters into her pond, which is like her energy, her vibes, her vibrations coming out. Okay. This is all her. She's calmed the waters and she's letting the vibe take over. Okay. So get in that good vibe. And I do think the dogs are going to help. I do. I feel like the dogs are changing the game for you, to be honest with you. Like having something that's like completely loyal to you and devoted to you and loves you and won't leave your side. Like it just feels like everything you needed. Like it feels healing. It feels like you're seeing, she howls. Oh, she's a howler. But it just makes me feel like even though I know you have children, but like these are the children that actually see you. Like these are the children that actually like don't listen to the noise, don't listen to the bullshit, are not corrupted by fucking Mormonism. I think I made that up, Mormonism. I don't know if that's the real word for it. But either way, like it's all not all fucked up like that. It's these pets are seeing you, like seeing your soul. And to me, that just makes me feel very healed and very appreciated. And I feel like you need this. I feel like you need this, Wendy Sue. Zeke loves her and she's calming to him. Oh, we love it. We love when a family comes together. And pets are family. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. I'll fight somebody. You tell me my cats are my family. Just kidding. But they are my family. And I don't kid about that. That is real. All right, guys. So it doesn't look like anyone else sent in a donation. We hit our 3-hour mark. I'm out of here. I love you guys so stinking much. And together they're like my new family. I love them. Oh, Wendy Sue, my heart goes out to you. My heart goes out to you. But I love every single one of you. Anyone who's donated, anyone who sent a gift on YT, anyone who's followed on either YT or TT. TT is how you give, not YT. Thank you so much for your comments. Thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you for moderating. Thank you for joining us over here on YT. Thank you for subscribing if you subscribed over here. I love you guys. Hi, Gary from UK. Welcome in. I'm actually leaving though, darling. And then Universe, I love you so much, but I really love you guys. You guys are the reason I get to do what I love to do and I am successful in what I do. You guys are everything. So thank you. Now we're going to move on to Universe. Universe, I love you. Thank you so much for allowing me to be here at this time, doing this work in this way, being successful, bringing in the people that needed to get a reading. I love you to the universe and back. Again, over and over again. I love you. And then last but never least, my angels, my ancestors, my guides, thank you so much for your love, your guidance, your knowledge, your protection. I Thank you for allowing me to see you, feel you, and hear you. Thank you for giving us concise messages to those who needed to hear it. I love you always, always, always. And thank you so much for everything. I am everything when you guys are with me. So thank you all. I love you to the end of time, and I'll see you next time. Bye.